All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin.
Oh my God. Welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Feel good factor, they told me. Feel good factor, vibes, they told me. They told me vibes, they told me feel good factor. Are you feeling good? We've got a lineup which we are going to talk about very, very soon. Oh my God. 2-0 down. 2-0 down with Gallagher and Kai Havertz up front. 5 at the back. So this is the lineup Frank Lampard came up with after Todd Bowley and Baghdad Iqbali addressed the dressing room. This is the lineup. Oh my God! People are saying, "Bro, park the bus." Oh my God! What is? Give us a fighting chance, Lamps. Give us a fight. Lampard gave up. Lampard just said, "Stop the stream, Dave. Stop the stream." Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't even know what to say. I'm not even sure, man. I am literally not even sure. Without further ado, let's have a look at the lineup, and then I'm gonna catch you guys and your comments. Means my man is Lamps for real with that lineup. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. Like, I mean, Todd Bowley in one hand is asking for a fighting spirit, and he's questioning the players and their price tag and their reputation while they're not playing accordingly. And then Frank Lampard puts on a lineup like this. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's quite sensational what we are seeing. Do you know what I mean? It is actually quite sensational. This is the lineup, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just enlarge that a little bit. Kepa in goalkeeping position, Wesley Fofana, Thiago Silva, Chalobah, Reece James. So it's 3 at the back. Reece James and Cucurella are going to be the wing backs. Kovacic, Enzo, Kante. Gallagher have... Oh my God. Ya Allah. Forgive us for the sins that we committed. We are suffering. We must have done something wrong in our lives. This is why we are suffering. Forgive us. This month of Ramadan is coming to an end. I ask for forgiveness. I seek mercy. Please forgive us. We're only human beings, and we must have caused some sort of sin in our life to see such atrocity. Please forgive us. Okay. Subs. Mendy, Azpilicueta, Hall, Chukwuemeka, Loftus-Cheek, Mount, Zakaria, Mudryk, Pulisic. It don't matter, man. It really don't matter. Gallagher and Havertz up front. Like, what chance do we have, man? What chance do we have? What is... Well, who's meant to do what? 3 at the back, wing backs. I can understand if we had, if we went with the 3-4-3 with a double pivot. But nah, Kovacic, Enzo, Kante. At least maybe not have Kovacic. give us a fighting chance with a João Felix or something. Wow, João Felix. Yeah, João Felix is in the bench. At least give us a João Felix or Sterling. He's benched all of them, man. He's benched these guys. Something's wrong, obviously. Something's wrong. These probably are the players that got smashed in that board in that meeting. The owners when they went to the dressing room. I mean, how is Sterling, João Felix, Pulisic, Mount is not starting anymore as well? You know the situation at Chelsea Football Club is pretty bad. You know the situation at Chelsea Football Club is bad. And people say, it's predominantly the players that's causing this, which is quite mad. What do I even say? What do I even say about this lineup? There's not much to say. Let's just wait for the game to start. We'll see what happens. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Is Lampard still going to say the players need to run more after we lose and after picking such a horrible lineup? You best believe he will say that. Lampard doesn't want to take any blame. He never takes blame. I've never seen him take blame. If you play up front, play at least Felix or Mudryk, not Gallagher. Yeah. I mean, what's this lineup meant to do? Control possession. We have to take the game to Real Madrid. Real Madrid don't need to really come at us. They can just sit back and defend. So who's going to take the game to them with this lineup? Unless we're going to play Enzo a little bit further up and have... It's just mad. It's just... I don't have anything to say about this. It's just mad. It's just mad. I don't know. Yeah, a defensive lineup when you're 2-0 down. I really didn't expect 3 at the back. Do we really need 3 at the back when we're 2-0 down? I thought we were going to try and throw the kitchen sink. I thought Todd Bowley wanted us to give this a proper shot. I wonder what Bowley thinks about this lineup. I really do. I wonder what Todd Bowley actually thinks about this lineup. Frank Lampard has come in. I kid you not. He's made it worse. I didn't think it was possible to be worse than Graham Potter. He's actually found another level beyond that. It's quite sensational. Lampard has actually found another level beyond Graham Potter. Tony Tone, thank you so much for the super chat. Napoli Watchalong instead. Yeah, probably. Yeah, might actually have that. I have that set up somewhere. Yeah, Napoli and AC Milan. Let's just have that out too. This is our one. Got that ready. Hope Napoli go through. Yeah. I'm just speechless, man. I'm actually speechless. Let's have a look at the Real Madrid lineup. I mean, at least give us a chance. Now, we don't even have a chance. At least give us a fighting chance, but nope. That's not what we want to do. I don't even know what the game plan will be. I don't even know what the game plan will be. So this is the starting lineup for Real Madrid, ladies and gentlemen. It is a blockbuster lineup. Courtois, Carvajal, Militao, Alaba, Cruz, Benzema, Modric, Camavinga, Valverde, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo. It's the same lineup as the first leg. It's a classic lineup. They're going to eat us up, man. They're absolutely going to eat us up. They don't really need to chase the game. They can sit back, counter with Vinicius, Rodrigo, and Benzema. It's lights out. It's lights out, ladies and gentlemen. It is lights out. Hopefully Hazard gets some minutes. That's all I can hope for. Looking forward to Hazard play at Stamford Bridge. So yeah, fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah. This has got to be a joke. I love Frank Lampard, but this is going to be seriously tarnish my feelings on him. How many times we have seen Gallagher running around like a headless chicken and he just keeps running, but Lampard says no one can run for 90 minutes. You might run for an hour more. Frank Lampard and his running, man. Like, he loves players that just run. Like, don't worry about the technical ability. Don't worry about any game plan. Don't worry about any game structure. Just, you can run. Do you know what? This is why I wanted Gallagher in the first game, because we were looking to counter. We were sitting back. And the plan was simple: sit back, defend, counter. You need runners. Then it made sense to have Gallagher, but he didn't even start Gallagher. Now, when we need to chase the game, we don't need runners now. We need players that are going to be, quite capable up front, which is difficult because we don't score goals. I understand that. But Gallagher and Havertz, what they meant to do? Who's going to support them? Reece James and Cucurella. I mean... Delapa, thank you so much for the super chat. Why not give the fans a night to remember and go for it, since we are expected to go out tonight? This is just ridiculous. Exactly. Was it necessary to have 4 at the back? I would have gone with... I didn't even do the lineup in my preview because I couldn't bother. And this is why I didn't do the lineup. Some of you guys asked, Miz, how come there's no lineup in the preview? Because I knew it was going to be some mad stuff. I knew it was going to be some mad stuff off the back of the crazy things that have happened. Owners going to the dressing room, this, that, the other, questioning players' price tag and their reputation, and how come they're not working immediately. Some actually still believe that's fine. Like, the owners have the right to ask that. It's not about the right. Yeah, of course they have the right to ask anything. It's about, is this wise to do that? Is that actually wise? Like, are the owners going to ask Frank Lampard, why has he put up this lineup? I would have gone with, obviously, Kepa, because Mendy apparently is still injured. I don't even know if Mendy wants to play. I truly think Mendy doesn't want to play. Maybe he's not injured. I don't know. Kepa in the goalkeeping position I would have had. I would have gone with Wesley Fofana and Thiago Silva, Reece James and Cucurella as the 4 at the back. I would have gone with Kovacic. I would have gone with Kante, Enzo Fernandez. And I would have gone with maybe another midfielder. I don't know. Someone who can play through the middle. I suppose I would have gone with maybe a Ziyech, who knows. And then up front, I would have gone with Havertz, Sterling, and João Felix. Yeah, I would have done that. Oh my God, Matisse is giving me a call. Matisse, my brother.
Brother, I am losing my shit on this stream.
In the stream, Dave.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to the wonderful community. I'm so angry, bro.
Bro, the guy is acting like we are the ones leading 2-0. With 5 at the back with Gallagher up front with Havertz, bro. My God. I'm speechless.
He's actually making me miss Potter.
I just said, Matisse, I never thought there was going to be a moment where we can be worse than Potter, but Frank Lampard has found a spot. He's actually gone worse than him. It's mad. I'm speechless, bro. I don't even know what to say. I'm just in my stream just going, I don't know what to tell you. Like, this is mad. This is a mad lineup.
Bro, he genuinely is going to make me miss Graham Potter, bro. Like... and I didn't even care when Potter left. I didn't even put out a tweet.
This is mad, bro. This is mad. I mean,
I felt like Kante when Potter left. I felt like I wasn't even there for it. He came, he went. I felt like I wasn't even involved. Didn't even put a goodbye tweet out there. I'm not even gonna lie. Didn't even do a goodbye video. Couldn't be asked. He's making me miss the most irrelevant manager in all of our history. He's making me miss one of the most it's a manager you'll never speak about again in your life.
Exactly. And do you know what, Matisse?
He's making me feel something.
People told me we're getting Frank back for the feel-good factor, for the vibe. How's people feeling now? How are you feeling? Where's the feel-good? Are you feeling good? Tell me.
Miz, I'm sorry. Yeah. You're a consumer.
At this,
I'm feeling very consumer today. All right. I'm gonna let my brother Harry know. I'm feeling it.
Matisse, this you know how our owners went to the dressing room and addressed the players and asked them about their price tag and their reputation and whatnot. Is he actually gonna ask Frank about this lineup? Like, is he gonna ask him?
You know what it is with that ownership situation, right? Some people agreed with me in the comments, some people didn't. I had a little bit of a rant at that this morning, and I feel like I need to maybe further articulate it. The reason why I don't like him going into the change room is because it's apportioning all of the blame to the players. You also have to accept some responsibility.
100.
You sacked 2 managers after 2 transfer windows of absolute mayhem.
Yeah.
On top of an awful pre-season where we travelled all across America and did fuck all training. These players have never been in 11th in their life.
Exactly.
So it's clearly not normal. This is, you are the outside factor. You are the new person in the environment. You are the new human being that has entered the palace. So it's not like as if we usually do this. This is not normal to us. We've never been there before in our lives.
And Matisse, he got rid of everyone that Chelsea Football Club ever knew, like the groundsman, the cafeteria lady, as you say. He got rid of everyone, every single thing that belonged and had Chelsea imprint.
They have to take a portion of the blame. I'm sorry. This notion that every player, listen, the players are not playing well, and they're getting booed by the fans, and they're getting, I'm sure they're taking their licks. But everybody is culpable for this.
For sure.
The board have to take responsibility, because you cannot be doing what you've done this season and expect any form of consistency on the pitch. Everything around them is inconsistent. The entire environment is inconsistent. The manager's inconsistent. The assistants are inconsistent. This is their 3rd coaching staff working with this season.
And Matisse, the
first group of coaching staff.
When the right thing, arrived, as in when they sacked Graham Potter and the time where they needed to make the right decision, they employed Frank Lampard for vibes. I mean, what are these players meant to feel, man? Some of these players were there and they were probably culpable of getting Frank Lampard sacked in the first run. So what are they meant to feel? I honestly, I feel for the players. They must be so destroyed in their mind, bro. They must be destroyed.
Do you know what it is, bro? Do you know what it is, yeah? I slightly pivoted more to Enrique over Nagelsmann, but I think both of them is like, it's a really close fight, because you can say Nagelsmann, fits Pavel's recruitment, and there's a clear strategy together working before at Leipzig, whereas Enrique maybe it's 3 different groups pulling apart, right? Enrique versus the sporting director versus the board, Bowie. But Enrique could have taken charge this game. Like, he was actually in London, and according to reports, he was ready to take off.
He was
trying to tell me I could have been seeing some possession, some football, some control, some plan, and I'm seeing this,
bro. He was motivated. Apparently, he was motivated to play against Real Madrid. Do you understand? He's got that Barca blood running through him. He wanted to fight.
Blood, yeah, that's right.
He wanted to fight,
that's
and
right.
then this guy gave us Frank Lampard and this lineup. Oh my God.
Do you know what? Yeah, I knew Frank Lampard wasn't a very good manager, right? Because he's got a lot to learn. But I think he might have got worse.
Bro, I always told you, he ain't no manager for me.
Bro,
he's not a manager.
Bro, he might be worse, because I swear the first time he wasn't like this, bro. I swear. Unless I'm bugging, yeah. The first time he was here, he wasn't like this, bro. He got 4th with the young players, the Mason Mounts, the Tomoris, the Abrahams. Bro, what's happened? What happened to him? Is he okay?
Bro, he's not even selecting Mount anymore. He's not even selecting Mount.
Bro, he's not even selecting Mount.
Yeah.
Why?
It's the owners, bro. This is Todd Bowley's team. He did the lineup. I kid you not.
Todd Bowley must have picked this team, bro.
100.
I refuse to believe that my Super Frank, bro. My Super Frank.
He ain't doing this.
This team.
Never.
There's no way, bro.
Now this is Todd Bowley's team.
Stupid baseball boy.
Todd Bowley thought, let's stack up the back, let's stack up the defense, and go with Gallagher. And this is seriously, I kid you not, I think this is Todd Bowley lineup.
But bro, you know why it doesn't make sense? Because Todd Bowley would have predicted a 3-0 win. You're not going to score 3 goals with this team. If it was Todd Boehly, he would have played all of the attackers because he thinks we're going to win 3-0. You're not going to win 3-0 with that team. And in fact, ironically enough, bro, we need to win 3-0.
Yeah, we do. We do. I thought he predicted the second
bro.
leg. I thought he predicted the second leg, bro. Bruv, I'm actually scared because Real Madrid don't need to really come at us. Real Madrid can just sit back and counter with Vinicius, Benzema, and Rodrigo. We're going to get our ass whooped on this match, bro. We're absolutely going to hold it, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, all right, bro. I'll let you go. Yeah, I'll tune in on you on halftime, see how you're feeling, if you're still alive or not. Yeah.
I'll speak to you soon, brother. It's going to be a long night.
All right, bro.
Stay safe out there.
Stay safe, bro. Stay safe. Gotcha.
Stay safe.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Roger Park, thank you so much for the super chat. This lineup shows how managerial clueless Frank is. Those of you who rejoiced him coming back, slap yourself. Gallagher has pictures of Frank. Now, you know what? You're right. You're right, Roger Park. To all of those people, and I wasn't one of them, that wanted Frank Lampard for the vibes and the feel-good factor, I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling good. Let's see what my man... what my man Eunice has to say. Let me see if I can give Eunice a call.
Yo.
Brother, I'm just checking up on you. Matisse just checked up on me. I'm checking up on you. Are you all right? Are you feeling all right?
Mate, I don't know what to say. I just listened. I was watching the stream.
Oh, wait.
I heard like a conversation with Matisse. Bro, I second it, man. I second it. This is unbelievable.
Eunice, 2-0 down at Stamford Bridge. We've got 5 at the back with Gallagher and Havertz up front to lead the line. This must have been Todd Boehly what he dressed in the dressing room. He probably said this is the lineup.
That's it, bro. Todd Boehly's the manager now, man. We got Gallagher at quarterback. This is it, man. No, bro, this is insane. Look, we're 2-0 down. He's gone with that lineup. 4 central midfielders at the same time. No one up there, just Kai. And we're having to score 3, bro. I said, like, this is where I was saying we're not even going to score 1. I said 3-0 loss. I might need to revise that.
Bro, we're going to get our ass handed here because Real Madrid don't need to take the game to us. They can just sit back, and they've got players like Vinicius and Rodrigo and Benzema. They'll just pick us off. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, I think they'll come at us. Ancelotti will look at this and go, yo, they're for the taking.
You're actually right. Ancelotti might just look at this and go, are they taking the piss? They're taking the piss.
Yeah, I guarantee Ancelotti's probably looked at our lineup and gone, nah, someone's mugging me off here, lads. This isn't the real lineup.
Eunice, let me tell you the subs, yeah? We've got Sterling, Ziyech, João Felix, Pulisic, Mudryk, Mount. Like, second leg of this tie being 2-0 down. We have all of that firepower just sitting in the bench.
Yeah. Frank's waiting for us to concede 1 and then maybe bring one of those guys on as I don't know, some sort of savior. It's ridiculous, bro. Tonight's a sabotage. You know what makes it worse? In the press conference, he said that he watched both games of last year.
He looks like a fool.
This is what he learned. Bro, the first leg, we went with a 3-5-2. We all saw how bypassed the midfield got. Very easy. We had 3 midfielders on the pitch, innit? Enzo, Kante, Kovacic. We still got bypassed. Now he puts 4.
Yeah. I mean, this guy, do you know what, Eunice? When Potter left, I thought, nah, no way it can get any worse than this because that's the worst. Like that has to be the worst. I think we found a new level. Now we found the new level.
100%. But when you were talking to Matisse, I stuck a comment in there just quick.
Oh, did you?
Potter left with, what was it? Was it 38% win percentage?
Yeah.
Lamps might leave with 0.
Yeah, he hasn't won, and I don't see how he wins any, to be honest. You know what, Eunice? The more shocking part is Lamps actually in charge of anything here? Like, I just get the feeling he must not. He's another yes man. he was just brought in as a figure for the fans to get behind. Because none of this makes sense to me, Eunice. The lineups don't make sense. Mason Mount still doesn't start. So it clearly screams out to me that the board's doing all of this stuff.
Yeah, 100%. There's a difference between like when I heard Matisse saying that this isn't Lamps, like this isn't like the first time, bro. The first time he had an actual job, and it was his actual reputation on the line, and he had the excuse of a transfer ban. It was a case of bringing those young players through. Now, bro, especially in this situation, he was bad. He was bad enough the first time and how it ended. Now he's a caretaker. Knows he's only here to the end of the season. He's got a new ownership that he's just going to have to toe the line with. And he hasn't really got a say because he's leaving anyway. It's just the whole thing stinks, brother. And without Mount playing, of course, it's because of his contract. 100%. Yeah. We're not dumb. So, bro, he was already a bad manager. And now you add he doesn't have much responsibility. You add that onto it, bro. It's a disaster.
Bro,
it's a disaster, man.
Do you know what? I feel like if there was any life left in his managerial career, like I've already told you guys many times, I don't think he's a manager. I never, like,
no, he's not.
I said he's not a manager. Now, honestly, Eunice, I don't think he has an ounce of life left in his managerial career after this stint. Who's going to hire him?
It's dead. It's absolutely dead, bro. It's dead. And when was it? We lost to Brighton or the Madrid game, the first leg. I'm not sure, but yeah, as I said exactly what you just said now, man. His managerial career is finished. It's done. He could go back to punditry. No one's going to hire Lampard. You've proven at the top level that you don't know what you're doing. You've proven at the low level, Everton, you don't know what you're doing. So what level do you know what you're doing? Like, there is no level that you know what you're doing. So, bro, it's done. He's finished.
And
he's finished.
He never seems to take any blame, Eunice. Never. Always the players are not doing the basics of footballing basics. Yeah. Players are not running. Players are not fighting. Bro, honestly, I feel, and I always reiterate back to what you said a long time ago, that these players are not all bad. Like I can imagine maybe one or two players or three, maybe max five, who are probably not that great. But the entire squad to be bad, that is not sitting well with me. And, you know, Frank coming out and saying that, these players don't run, these players, you know, don't have that footballing basics. And lately he said they're not fit enough. I'm just like, how you expect these players to now work? Like, they must be so mentally demolished this season, bro. Like, people don't think about that.
No, exactly, bro. Exactly. There's definitely a portion of the blame, right? 100%. Because players should be putting in a certain minimum. But, bro, like tonight and this lineup, what system are we actually moving with? And from a player, I'm lost. Yeah. These players are going to be lost tonight, bro. Just like they were against Brighton, just like they have been before that. They're going to be lost. You know, so I can't completely blame them. You know, they're baffled. There's no, and everything that he says as an excuse, when it comes down to fitness, is a camouflage for not being able to actually implement a system or implement any tactical analysis to why it went wrong. Yeah. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. So he's turned into the basics that everyone will understand and might be able to go, oh no, you know what? He has a point. Yeah, they're tired. You know, bruv, they're not tired to the point where they can't run. They're like, no, honestly, come on, do me a favor. And it just proves the results, the lineups tonight. He has not got a Scooby.
Bro,
got a clue what he's doing, man.
He ain't got no control. And do you know what the sad part is, Eunice, man? This is probably our last UCL match for a little while.
Exactly.
And he did not go out on a bang, bro. Like, he's like, this is the last match.
And we're 2-0 down.
And we're 2-0 down. Like, imagine Roberto Di Matteo when we were down against Napoli in that second leg. Imagine he came up with a mad lineup like that. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, look at the lineup back then when Roberto Di Matteo put up in the second leg, and what a mad comeback we did. Look at this, bro. Like, it's not comparable. Do you know what I mean?
It's not at all, man. It's criminal. It's criminal. And if you're going to base it on what you think that you might have left to salvage something, one example is Mudryk.
Yeah.
You actually put in a decent performance, right? Obviously, everyone else was pants, so it makes him look somewhat all right. But somewhat decent. Instead to continue that, especially on a side where you know he has a chance to exploit.
True.
With Carvajal. No, we're going to stick him on the bench and we're going to put Havertz up top and put Gallagher behind him with 4 central midfielders. Like, what does that even mean with Cucurella at wing back, which we had to do, but there's no one else to. If you had a winger, for example, to be able to collaborate with on that side to help, brothers, Cucurella on that left hand side alone, he's going to get rinsed.
Yeah, we're going to get hammered, man. I thought we were going to show some sort of balls in this particular match and actually go with 4 at the back, have another attacker. Honestly, Yunus, I would have just gone with Wesley Fofana and Thiago Silva, right? I would have gone with Reece James and Cucurella, so 4 at the back. Maybe have Reece James as a little bit more reserved and watch Vinicius. I would have gone with Enzo Fernandez and Kante in the middle. I might have even gone with Ziyech as a cam, and then João Felix, Sterling, and Havertz up front, something like that. Like, do you know what I mean? We could have even had Mudryk, let's just say, and João Felix in the middle and Mudryk out wide, whatever the case is.
Yeah.
That would have meant, okay, we're at least going to try and give it a go. Do you know what I mean? But
even that would have been much better than what we're seeing tonight. Because my reservation with going to the back 4 was that we'd get exploited.
True.
Like Real Madrid will score, and we cannot let them score. But to have a balance where we are protected defensively somewhat to what we know, and also have enough up top, I thought go with a 3-4-3. But have some urge to be able to attack 3 attackers, 2 wing backs, central midfielders there. It's enough. It's enough balance, and it's enough to be able to pose some sort of threat, even though we don't pose any threat lately. But this is just taking the cake, bruv. This is a sabotage.
It is.
This lineup tonight is basically a pure sabotage. It's like he's gone out to lose.
Yeah. I wonder how the match-going fans are feeling about this lineup. Like,
bro, I thought the atmosphere was going to be pumping for the first 5 minutes. We might not get anything now after that. I would. If I was there, I'd be dead inside. I'd want a refund. Just
honestly,
not the lineup.
Honestly, it's sad. Everyone expected, feel-good factor and vibes. I hope everyone's feeling good now. I really do.
Exactly. You see, it's exactly that, bro. Like, look, getting an interim in, right, with the way that it was going on the Potter is definitely an option. I remember saying that. If it means we have to do that, we do that. But don't be stupid. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just goes to show that one game with Bruno showed more than what we've done with Lampard in 4.
Bro, facts, actually.
So it's okay to have an interim, someone who's going to steer it, but at least get someone who's competent, like not someone who's going to come in just to appease the fans, because that's what it was. They brought Lampard in to shut everyone up. Well, now it's going to backfire.
It has, didn't it? In last game against Brighton, the fans post-match, reaching out to Todd Bowley from the top. So they've not been successful to do that either.
Problem is, against Brighton, right? It started to backfire. Fans started to get angry, but they started to get angry at the owners. Yeah. Right? It all started to shift. Bruv, tonight, everyone's going to look at Lamps. For that lineup, that's criminal. Like, that's where it's going to, for the first time, I think everyone's going to be aiming at Lampard. We'll see what happens tonight. I'm strapped and I'm ready for an annihilation, man. Let's just kick back and just...
Man's strapped and he's ready to just implode.
Bro, it's our last Champions League game, man. This is how it's going to end. Like, it's sad.
It's sad. It's sad. Bruv, I'll let you go. All right. Enjoy the match as much as you can.
Nice one.
I'll check up on you. I'll check up on you at halftime. I'll check up on the boys at halftime.
100%.
Take care, bro. Bye.
Have a good one, bro. In a bit.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. That's all the lads giving us their view on the match. Andrew, thank you so much for the super chat. Forget vibes. Let's just watch for the laughs. Yeah, true talk. Yeah. Rego Park, Bowley required us to score more touchdowns and hit more home runs. Bowley wants Chelsea to win the Super Bowl. Dumbest billionaire on the planet. Check PYS tweet. Okay, let's check up some tweets now. I'm going to have some water as well. My fasting will start very, very soon. What a way to start the fasting, ladies and gentlemen. What a way to start. Oh. This is when it gets deep, when legends starts talking like this. I no longer recognize my club. Didier Drogba. Wow. This is when you know our club that we've known under Roman, it's no more. It's no more. This is a new era now. And we'll see how this new era goes. Sad times, really, man. Sad times. Chelsea lineup announcement is nearly on a 10,000 quotes. Fans are losing their heads, and probably rightly so. Eden Hazard. This is the only thing that actually gets me cheering a little bit. I hope Ancelotti can get him off the bench. Give him some minutes, please. That's the only thing that kind of looking forward to, I suppose. Mudryk, for the first time on the weekend, looked like a player we invested in. He got an assist and was taking on his man. Tonight, he had a chance to take on Carvajal, but what does Frank do? Bench him. It's bottom tier management. If you aren't going to get results, then at least try and develop some of the players we've invested. Yeah. What else should I check? Let me know if there's any other tweets you want me to check, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so disheartened and just demoralized and disturbed, to be honest. Just start the match. How long's the match, man? How much longer do we got? 20 minutes. Olivia. Top dog RLG. I cannot fathom how clueless you must be not to start Mudryk after his performance against Brighton when he'll be up against an aged Carvajal. Lampard isn't fit to manage a pub team. To be honest, you know what? I don't even want to smash Lampard too much. I don't think this is Lampard's lineup. I truly don't think so. I think this is Todd Bowley's lineup. I honestly think this is Todd Bowley's lineup, because under what sensible thinking, being 2-0 down, Lamps is going to go with Gallagher and Havertz? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. It really does not make sense to me. I don't think this is Lamps' team. This surely cannot be Lampard's lineup. It cannot. It just cannot be his lineup. Chasing a match. Olivia Bazaglo is saying, surprised with that lineup, only because Chelsea need to go for it tonight and we've only got 2 attackers on the pitch. We're really hoping for 3-4-3 with Mudryk, Mount starting, etc. Do you know what? Like, I agree with it to a certain degree. Like, why not even Mount? Why not even Mount? Clearly, Mount is a directive from the board. Like, you know, Frank, more than anything, that's his son. Mount is his son. Like, strange that Mount doesn't even get an opportunity. And you know what? I don't think Mount's injured. I don't think he's injured. Hi, Olivia. Didn't you want Frank back as interim? Weren't you happy about his appointment and saying it made sense? Has this changed? And if you get a chance to interview him in the post-match, can you please ask a question about his thought process and tactical approach? Jesse Hour. Alexis, if I am Kai Havertz, I'm refusing to play. He's going to get blamed for being disposed because he's isolated. This is criminal. This is comical. Yeah. You can draw pretty clear dividing lines in the fan base. If you're happy about the news of Lampard's return, you're a supporter of the Chelsea Football Club. If you're not, you're a mere consumer. Supporters and consumers, don't be the latter. Yeah. Frank Lampard said, special things can happen at Stamford Bridge, and decided to play Havertz and Gallagher as our only attackers. We'll get what's coming for us. It's been real, Champions League. The last Champions League match, and this is what we get. Dimitri, thank you so much for the super chat. Get lots of corners and score from them. Only hope. Do we have any chance, ladies and gentlemen? Nearly 500 are live right now. Do we actually have any chance? In your opinion, please put down in the comments. Yeah. Balak CFC, good to see you, my man. So we're playing more defensive than the first leg when we needed to score goals. I'm not even angry. I'm just laughing. This season can't be real. No, you're right. Advaid, congratulations, Real Madrid fan. Look, you're through, brother. You're through. Really doubt Hazard will play, but this 3-6-1 we're up against is crazy. I'm in shock being an opposition fan. There you go. Even the opposition fans are in shock, man. Like, it's mad. It's mad. Well, Watchalong, this is Frank Lampard. Some of the match-going fans like Clueless of Chelsea, Tory Jennings, Minerals FC all wanted in charge. Criminal lineup, absolute criminal. One of the best players ever, but worst manager I've ever seen. Shout out to Didier. I feel you, man. We all do. Yeah, Didier Drogba. I no longer recognize my club. Didier Drogba, I knew this club with a certain class during the Abramovich era, but today this is damning. This is damning. Abramovich era, but today I find it lacking. It's very hard for me to see how they got rid of certain people. There you go. They should go back to the principles and values they had. I don't recognize my club anymore. I'm not saying it. I am not saying it. Didier Drogba, our legend, is saying this. Didier Drogba is saying this. I knew this club with a certain class during the Abramovich era, but today I find it lacking. It's very hard for me to see how they got rid of certain people. They should go back to the principles and values they had. This is why I said, I don't recognize my club anymore. I've been saying it so many times in almost every video. Our owners actually don't know who Chelsea Football Club is. Our owners don't know who Chelsea Football Club is. They just came in, destroyed everything. I don't mind you slowly getting rid of everyone, but to come in and destroy everything from the get-go and replacing it with Graham Potter, now Frank Lampard as the interim manager, got rid of Thomas Tuchel. You know, you brought in all of these board of directors that you don't listen to anyway. The fabric of the club, the DNA of the club has disintegrated. Is gone, is finished. When legends like Didier Drogba are saying, I don't recognize my club anymore, that's deep, man. That's deep. There you go. Drogba just said he no longer recognizes his club. That hit hard, man. I'll be honest. There you go. That hit me deep, man. Drogba coming out and saying, I don't recognize my... It hurts, man. Honestly, it hurts. Top dog RLG, Miz, if this is really Bowley's lineup, then what a damning indictment it is of where Lampard is in his managerial career, that he would be this much of a spineless yes man. No shame whatsoever. Yeah, well, I mean, in all honesty, what power does Lamps have? Lamps, honestly, he just came in to appease the fans. He didn't come here to tactically maneuver wins. You can hear from his explanation post-match, like the footballing basics, the fight and the running is not there. Come on, man, Frank. Seriously? At this level, you're telling me the players are not running? Against Brighton, did it look like the players weren't running? The players were. It's just there was no plan. Came up against a team that is far superior. There wasn't any plan, a structure. Do you know what I mean? Reggio Park, thank you so much for the super chat. Chelsea have scored 9 goals in 2023. Liverpool scored 6 goals just yesterday. If anyone thinks we're scoring 3 tonight, see a doctor. Absolutely see a doctor. Yeah, this is going to be how the setup will be, isn't it? 5 in midfield, Conor Gallagher. Look, let's hope there is a miracle tonight. That's all we can do. We can just hope. Nothing more to say. Didier Drogba saying he no longer recognizes Chelsea is just horrible. Yeah. Quite mad. Quite mad. We'll slowly start gearing up for the match, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look at the Napoli lineup, see what they're up to. Giovanni De Lorenzo, Amir Rahmani, Mario Rui, and Ndombele, Lobotka, Zelensky, Politano, Osimhen, and Kvaratskhelia. I hope I pronounced that right. I hope Napoli go through, man. AC Milan's not bad, actually, to be honest. Giroud, Leao, Benacer, Brahim Diaz, Tonali. It's a good team, man. Tomori, Hernandez, Kea. Yeah, it's a good team. Mike Maignan is a top goalkeeper. All right, we're going to slowly start gearing up for the match. I don't even want to do a score prediction, if I'm being absolutely honest. I don't know what's going to happen. Werner is in the house. This is a joke. I'm pissed off. And Werner is someone who's normally positive. He always goes off at me because I'm negative. And this is when you know. When the naturally positive people, when they have had enough, you know we are in the mud. Yeah. They're in the mud. As a Barca fan, this Chelsea current condition is exactly like our condition in the Bartomeu later stages. Bowley is a criminal and a fraud, a Glazer 2.0. If this is Todd's lineup from James Corden recommendation, then not even Enrique or Nagelsmann will work with these clowns. Honestly, this is actually quite scary for the future manager. I won't be surprised if they want to back out. Like, if the future managers are actually going to be like, you know what? Do I really want this job? This job looks pretty mad. Why would Nagelsmann and Enrique come in and then this lineup to me? I cannot fathom. I really cannot fathom that this is Frank. Why would Frank choose this lineup? Two 2-0 down at Stamford Bridge. Why would he choose this lineup? It just don't make sense to me, man. It really doesn't make sense to me. Okay, you want to play three at the back? No problems. But at least give us a fighting chance with having another attacker instead of three midfielders. It's quite strange. It really is quite strange. We'll end up with Big Sam. Yes, 3 goals will be scored, but all by Madrid. Sadly, aggregate score 5-0. Madrid goes through. Honestly, Real Madrid must feel confused as well with this lineup. They must be looking at it going, well, that we didn't prepare for this. Maybe this could work for us because Real Madrid probably didn't prepare for this. Real Madrid probably thinking, they're probably prepared for a little bit more attacking style. I'm just hoping that it works out for us. That maybe we might catch them off guard. Todd Masterclass music. Again, I'm asking you all, put Kante back as CDM. Oh my God, the guy won World Cup and EPL with both Chelsea and Leicester. You all keep saying he's not a CDM, but he won with him there. Todd Masterclass, Miz, this has to be the Lamps lineup because no one would pick it. It's not marketable. So I assume it's just the lads who trained well. Wow. Wow. Miz, a couple of days from now, you'll see leaked news that Todd Bowley recommended this lineup to Frank. I won't be surprised. I really won't be surprised. Sad to see. Start well for 10 minutes, miss a few clear-cut chances, and then fold. Yeah. See what else people are saying? Drogba's quotes are doing the rounds. Yeah, Reece James. I never ever want to see Chelsea to hire a club legend ever again. Enough is enough. Yeah, we need to stop. We need to stop these club legends BS. It's just not on. Yeah, Drogba's comments are just all over social media. Makes me smile seeing Ashley Cole back on Stamford Bridge turf, passionately trying to motivate players. Simon, what are you even talking about, man? Look at Ashley Cole. I don't know. Are we maybe cooking something? I don't know. Maybe we are cooking something. The players, they're listening. They're listening. Are they actually taking it in? Let's see. Let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best, guys. That's all I can say. Let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best. Sai has just passed on a particular tweet. Ladies and gentlemen, smash the like button. If we can get to 500 likes, I think that would be fantastic. So let's do that. If you're here for the first time, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Let's see what Sai has shared over here. Oh, yeah, okay. We saw that. Thanks. Cool. Nathan is saying motivation is BS, Miz. Yeah. Tiny Tommy, too cool. Bro saying all that just to watch Kukura get cooked 10 minutes in. Imagine taking all of that instructions. Like, yeah. And then after 10 minutes, within the first 10 minutes, absolutely cooked. Yeah, nah. Ya Allah, be with us. Be with us. If Real score first, I'm not watching anymore. I really hope Chelsea do something tonight. I really do. Yeah. All right. Well, the match will be starting in 5 minutes. Let's get it rock and rolling. My fasting has started, which is fantastic. And yeah. What a match we have to look forward to. Yeah. Chelsea players coming out. Okay. Miz, what is the prediction for special night? Look, I think Real Madrid's going to win 2-0. Where do you live, Miz? Man wants to come to my place in Australia, bro. Australia, Sydney. Why Mudryk not starting? It's shocking, absolutely shocking. I mean, he was. Look, I'm not even going to lie. A lot of people are blowing it up that he was sensational against Brighton. Look, he was good. It was better than the rubbish that we saw, right, from the other players. But he was the one. He was the one that was, somewhat of a standout out of the rest, and it would have been nice to see him get an opportunity. In this particular game, I think he thoroughly deserved it for him not being in the starting lineup, and a particular player that has good record against Real Madrid as well. So there would have been good motivation, and a particular player that would have used his pace against Carvajal. It's quite sad. It's quite mad. What a lineup! What a lineup! Flyers in the house. No white players. I still can't believe it. We are at home. 1-0 to Madrid, my prediction. Joe Biden lineup. We should have started the first Marine division. I'm thinking Real Madrid 1-0. Madrid will catch us on the counter and we won't be able to score because our players are shite. I haven't heard any pundit criticize Lampard yet. Yeah, it's rigged. They won't. They never will. They never will. The pundits, they love Frank Lampard. Like, I don't know if you guys saw that clip. Can't remember that guy's name. He was saying that he doesn't understand why we're going for a fancy name like Nagelsmann. When Frank Lampard's there, he understands the fabric of the club. He understands, the setup of the club and whatnot. And he's baffled why we're not giving Frank Lampard the full-time position. Like, the English media, they are just. They look. They're patriotic. And to say it lightly, they're clueless. They really are. Johnny Minerals, this is not Chelsea. Mem doing the round. He was actually cooking with that. I'm not gonna lie. Iconic moment. This is not Chelsea. Goosebumps. This is not Chelsea. This is not Chelsea. First 10 minutes, there will be so much atmosphere, then we won't touch the ball and it will die down and we get battered. See what happens. All we can do is sit back, put our feet up, and let's see where this game takes us. I wish he stayed in punditry. He was decent there. I've always said Frank Lampard is a far better pundit. Someone who probably could have taken Gary Lineker's position down the track. But everyone's like, oh, you're disrespecting him. You're disrespecting. But he was never a manager. Never, ever a manager. I appreciate what he did for us in that transfer ban season. But I'm not just going to take that one-off situation and then lament his entire managerial career based on that. The fact is, season after, when he had to manage and all of these players came through, all the players we got from the transfer from the transfer window, he just couldn't handle it anymore. He couldn't handle it. And also in Everton, what a abysmal stint there. Damon, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Ms. Does the yellow card reset now? I don't think now, but after this tie, it will reset. I think after this tie. Means when he does impressions, reminds me of Hill, Holwood, Bold Rock back in the WWF days. Lol. Ms. Courtois scores today. He might as well. I don't trust Kepa. Ms. All right, let's see. Let's see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Match will start very, very soon. Real Madrid's going with 4-3-3. And of course, we're going with a 3-5-2 approach. Frank Lampard and Ancelotti giving each other a hug and a handshake. Honestly, I don't think Frank Lampard's in charge of anything, if I'm being absolutely honest. He's just come here to appease the fans, and even that is not being able to. Even that is not actually being able to be done. He's not really appeasing any fans at the moment, because I refuse to believe this is the lineup that he's selected. And we're off. We're off, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I refuse to believe this is the lineup that he's come up with, being 2-0 down at home leg. Home leg. Anywho, let's go. Let's go. Real Madrid with the throw in. Chelsea throwing again. Havertz with the ball. Can you do a time sync? Miz, love the content. Yeah, look, if you guys want to sync up with me, 1 minute and 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So yeah, there you go. I'm approximately about 20 seconds behind the normal time. But yeah, that's the best you're gonna get from Sydney, Australia. Real Madrid with the ball now. Militao. Kante and Havertz are the furthest player up top. Is it trying to push, press? Havertz was almost there, but Real Madrid just playing around us. Real Madrid go long, trying to find Rodrigo, and Chalobah's there to defend. Throw in. Yeah, sure, bro. You're right, man. Kante number 10. Nikhil, thank you so much for the super chat. Aage mere maut ka tamasha dekhne. It's too funny. Nikhil, that's a top one, bro. Carvajal to Valverde, Benzema. It's gone out for a throw-in. Valverde to Toni Kroos, back to Valverde. It's a bit too easy for them, isn't it? Just running through. Where's Fofana? Intercepts back to Kepa. Kepa goes long. Straight to the Real Madrid player. Why do you do that, Kepa, man? Why are you going long? Like, try and play. You have to try and play through the press. You go long and the possession is back to Real Madrid. Like, we need to hold the ball. We need to take the game to Real Madrid. And you just want to pump it forward and the ball is back to Real Madrid, man. Alaba tried to put the ball over the top, but Thiago Silva's there. Sackable offense, has lost all hope. May sack myself from this club. Yeah. Lampard might as well put on a pair of boots and play for a bit for better vibes. Yeah, for better vibes. Might as well. He probably could have had a chance if Lamps played. Not even watching the match, less of that depression thing, just watching the stream. Thank you, my man. People out here not even watching the match. They're just here for the stream. Sad to see where our club has gone, man. Sad to see. Yeah, Courtois to Camavinga. Camavinga breaks through the midfield, gets himself a free kick. Militao. Trying to find Vinicius, and they do. They do. Reece James versus Vinicius. Vinicius skips past team. Vinicius finds a cross, and that's overcooked. There you go. There you go. First threat. Look how wide Vinicius is, and they pinpoint him out, and he stays off onside as well. He skipped past Reece James like he wasn't even there. There we go. Pressed. Kai Havertz pressed and loses the ball. Real Madrid aren't even trying, man. Honestly, Real Madrid aren't even trying. And it's sad to see. This game is so demoralizing, man. Real Madrid is just bopping the ball around. Sackable offense. My new team, Napoli, is cooking. Andrew Reese is gone, Miz. Yeah, he's also started to drop disaster classes. All the way to Courtois, and he gets the boo. Courtois gets the boo. Marvi sad days. Deshaun Tiagi, bloody hell, what's happened to Reese? Injuries have done him, isn't it? Yeah. Chelsea steal the ball, but Real Madrid's there to mop things up. Camavinga now. Reece James. But Thiago Silva now has the ball back. Chalobah. Chalobah out wide to Cucurella to Kovacic. That's a foul. That's a foul on Kovacic. Yep. Wesley Fofana. to Reece James. Reece James finds Enzo. Enzo and Kovacic linking up. Kovacic goes long. It's just, who is he trying to find out, man? Gallagher? Like, aerially, you're trying to find out Gallagher. Enzo Fernandez to Kovacic. Looks like Kante is the more advanced midfielder. Chalobah spreads it out wide to Reece James. Reece James with a cross. Ooh. Oh my God, Kante. Oh, there you go, Frank Lampard. He's upset. That was the chance. That was a chance. That was actually a chance. What a miss. What a miss. Rego Park, thank you so much for the super chat. Frank knows the club, so does the tea lady. This was it. Oh my God. Kante right in front. Right there, man. Look at Frank. Look at Frank. What can you do? I suppose there has to be a moment where you need to say to yourself, what can you do anymore? Like, I guess, look, Frank did what he did, and there was an opportunity right there for N'Golo Kante, and he absolutely scuffed it. He scuffed it. That should have been 1-0. N'Golo Kante out wide in the wing position, crosses in. Enzo Fernandez with a shot. End the season miss. What a miss. What a big miss. Lamps would have scored that, bring him in. Yeah, do you know what? Lamps would have scored that. Lamps would have scored that. This is what I mean is, what can we do? Everyone is underperforming, from all our coaches to players to owners. Everyone. That was a golden chance, man. Yeah. That was a huge opportunity for Kante. Massive, right in front of the goals. Only the keeper to beat. A decent strike on target, and that's a goal. Yeah, Shubre, you're right. Kante even had time to control. Yeah, he could have probably controlled it with his left and then take a bit of time to hit that. Gallagher now with the ball. I get so excited when Gallagher gets the ball, man. Just it's all action. It is all action. There is nothing in between. Gallagher is just high octane player. RA, massive chance, massive miss. You can't do that at this level. Means the players in the advanced positions are not goal scorers. I still blame Frank for the lineup. Not true. Obviously, I mean, this is what I've always said. You know, people talk about Kante playing. Someone was mentioning, I think, just before the stream, well, just before the match started, that play Kante as CDM. Kante, we can play Kante at CDM, but he will always still find himself inside the box, because the man. Here we go, Reece James. Yeah. Someone before the match started said that play Kante in CDM. You can play Kante in CDM, but the man does not have the discipline to be in CDM. He'll always find himself in the box. And the crazy part is, the amount of time Kante finds himself in the box, you'd think Kante would at least train to get better in that final third, like his shooting technique, this, that, the other. Can you imagine if Kante had, you know, Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard, that kind of level of shooting post goals? He would be a unbelievable midfielder. Yeah, obviously the defensive capabilities, and then if he had a shot in him, wow. Good to see Chelsea with all the possession for the time being. Reece James to Wesley Fofana to Enzo Fernandez to Reece James. back to Kovacic. Chalobah, Kovacic. Reece James, whip one in. Royston, get an attacker on you. Actually, do you know what? We just lack one more attacker up front with Havertz. You're bang on. We just lack one more attacker. You know, I guess you need Kante and his legs, I suppose, you know, to win ball back. Yeah, I'd take Gallagher off and just give another attacker up there or something. Or maybe, okay, fine. You want to keep Gallagher on? Maybe take away a Cucurella or something. I don't know. Like, do we really need a left wing back? Just play flat. Where's the Fofana? Cucurella puts the ball in. It's gone out for a corner. Do you know what? At least we're doing so. At least we're trying to do something. We're trying to go forward. Royston, Kante is in the position where an attacker will be. No, you're right. Maybe the one thing you could do is maybe take Gallagher off and put Kante along with Enzo and let Gallagher and Enzo sort of take care of the midfield. But we're going to get outnumbered then because of Real Madrid's numbers in midfield. But yeah, I'd probably take Gallagher off and give ourselves an attacker, proper attacker. Thiago Silva at that time stayed up, but yeah, Real Madrid easily manages that situation. Top Dog RLG, thanks so much for the super chat. We're actually playing well. What is this nonsense? Yeah. Sometimes this is what happens, you know, unpredictable lineup, and maybe the opposition is just not, you know, they didn't expect this. And these players are catching the opposition off guard. But look, let's wait a little bit. Here comes Rodrigo. And it's been intercepted. It's been cleared by Thiago Silva. Nicole saying, who is our proper attacker? True. Who is our proper attacker? We don't have a proper attacker. I mean, I can bring in João Felix, bring in Sterling, or bring in Mudryk or whoever. None of them are like on top of their game at the moment. So yeah, you're right. Camavinga out wide to Vinicius. Vinicius back to Camavinga. Toni Kroos. Valverde out wide to Carvajal. Carvajal finding Modric, who finds Carvajal again. Back to Modric. Valverde back to Modric. Rodrigo slowly building themselves up and finding themselves into our box. And Rodrigo with a shot, which is out, goes out. Shot out wide. Oof. Was that actually? Did Kepa? No, Kepa didn't touch that. I hit the post. That that could have gone in, you know. I don't know if Kepa was going to, if that was on target, I'm not really sure if Kepa was going to be getting a hand to that. That was actually quite close. Is once we concede, all this intensity will vanish. True talk. True talk. I won't even be surprised if the if the energy vanishes before we concede. Do you know what I mean? Milan penalty. Milan penalty. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. Wow. Are Napoli going to get knocked out? The clear-cut favorites. Are they about to get knocked out? Let's see what happens here. Penalty missed. Oh my God. They absolutely blew their chance. Now Napoli, surely Napoli now. What a save people are saying. Shall we switch the game? Probably should. Giroud missed a pen. Oh, that's mad. All right, let's come back to our one. Militao with a yellow card. Misses the next match. That's massive. That is massive for Real Madrid. No Militao. So if it's Man City, without Militao, oh yeah, it'll be Rudiger, wouldn't it? It'll be Rudiger. CFC, the ball went in hiding. Ms. Lau is the winger we should have got. Oh, such a poor free kick from us. N'Golo Kante out wide to Reece James. Reece James. Cucurella. Regio Park. Man City are winning UCL. They're cooking at the right time. Yeah. So Krishna, no, it's not massive. The yellows are cancelled after this match, aren't they? No, he's missing the next match. He's missing the next match. The yellows are still in play now, but if someone has one yellow now and they go to the semifinals, that's when it's cancelled. But I think Militao was already on a yellow, so he misses the next match. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Sure, bro. No, yellows will stay until this leg, so Militao will be off next match. So yeah, if you have one yellow now, then that gets renewed in the semifinals. But Militao, that was his second yellow. So yeah. Camavinga, what a switch. What a switch. Carvajal now going forward. That's a foul. Connor. Kante steals the ball. Reece James. Kovacic. Wesley Fofana to Reece James. To Enzo Fernandez. Cucurella. And Gallagher's cross goes out for a goal kick. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just quickly come back and I just need to go and pray quickly. Got to take my morning Fajr prayer, or else I'm running out of time. So let me know what I miss. Just give me literally 5 minutes. I'll be back. The mods, you're the captain now. Smash the like button. Subscribe if you're here for the first time. What I miss, guys? What did I miss? What did I miss? Did I miss anything? Did I miss anything? Oh, Madrid shot. Kepa saved. Good save, actually. Good save from Kepa. What's going on in the other game? Still 0-0. You miss a whole lot of nothing. A whole lot of nothing. Corner coming up for Real Madrid. 32 minutes gone, 32 and a half, almost 33 minutes gone. 0-0 still, but 2-0 in aggregate for Real Madrid. Tony Cruz. Cook around, defending that time. Oh, Gallagher with a back flick. Gallagher. Little boy, blue notes saying, Miz, you can take another 5. Miz, you won't miss nothing then either. We've absolutely lost any hope. Kovacic to Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez. Oh, lucky. Reece James picked up the pass there. Kovacic to Enzo Fernandez. Wesley Fofana is the widest player right now. Kai Havertz, who's centrally. Kante is in the middle. Kante is the striker for us. He's in the center. Kante is the striker. He is the central forward right now. It's quite mad. It's quite mad. It's quite mad what we're seeing. Victor Adedonia, no goal scorer, total defense. Cover has been invisible. Might as well play Felix. I mean, take one of the midfielders out. Just give us another forward, man. I mean, Kante is playing in the middle, man. Kante is playing as a striker. This is the thing. This is why at times I don't, especially when we go to chase games, when we want to play possession based, that's when I don't really prefer Kante too much. I like Kante in a counter-attacking situation. Real Madrid first leg, counter-attack. We wanted to sit back. I like Kante then because there's space to drive. But when we want to take the game to the opposition like we are trying to in this game, Kante is a striker. Like, see, that's when it don't make sense to me. He always finds himself in these areas. This isn't new. Oh, what a switch of play. Cooker actually does well there. Kai Havertz, back to Cucurella, finding Gallagher. Kovacic finding Enzo Fernandez out wide to Wesley Fofana. Lucky, Wesley Fofana almost got done there. N'Golo Kante. Out wide to Reece James. N'Golo Kante, Reece James now entering the box. Good cross. Ooh. Well defended by Real Madrid. That was actually not that bad from us. Thiago Silva. What a giveaway from Chalobah, man. Jeremy, might as well start sleep-alongs, Miz. Advait, this deep block is killing me. Kai Havertz to Enzo Fernandez to Kovacic. We just don't have any creative outlet, man. It's a lot of players that, yeah, they work hard, I suppose. Just no creative outlet. Reece James. And now, again, Kante finds himself into the final third. Kante puts in a cross, and the cross goes nowhere. And now here comes Real Madrid with a counter. Once again, Kante finds himself in the final third. And he's no KDB. Kante always finds himself in these KDB positions. He's no KDB. Good defending that time by Reece James. Well done. Good interception. Enzo Fernandez out wide to Cucurella. That's actually a good pass from Cucurella to Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz finding Wesley Fofana. Reece James just stopped running. Reece James said, nah, man, I ain't running for that. So Wesley said, don't worry, I'll take your position. Now Wesley Fofana's coming back to his position. Enzo Fernandez now. Reece James. There's just no outlet, guys. We just don't have any outlet. Royston, you're right. Matisse saying Madrid's not even trying. I said this in the first 5 minutes. I don't even think Madrid's trying. Like they don't have to though, right? They don't have to. They're 2-0 up. Like they can just have a nice training session. For them, this is a nice training session. Himanshu is saying, bro, I'm just imagining situations from reading the chat. Himanshu's actually not watching, you know. He's actually not watching. Kante again out wide. Kante again out wide. Might as well just take Kante off and just put someone worthwhile in that wings, right? Actually, Kante is not doing half bad, to be honest. Like, he can skip past players. He just doesn't have the delivery. Look at the Chelsea fans. Smashing their hand. Yeah, look at that guy. You're right, Shubra. He was losing it. Cucurella about to take the corner. Best believe this corner is not going to reach anyone. Put some height into the corner at least, man. Put some height into it. Loft it. Courtois is there. Courtois is there. Cons, I've never in my life seen such a lack of chemistry. RA, fueled by vibes, these players. Yep, they are fueled by vibes. Tobina, I miss Ramirez. What a great... You know what? Now that's a player that was capable of scoring goals and assisting. And he was a very, very good midfielder, man. Very good midfielder. Reece James is actually playing like a midfielder now, to be honest. I think Wesley Fofana is like, oh, Enzo Fernandez almost with a through. Gallagher. He's not happy with Gallagher, Enzo Fernandez. How can he be? How can Enzo Fernandez be? Enzo Fernandez must be just so upset with his life. This is what he left Benfica for. Now he's come to the team, and there's he has to play with Gallagher. Do you know what I mean? He has to find those through balls for Gallagher. And they come in behind, they're going to score. Oh, my God. How Vinicius didn't score that? That should have been 1-0 for Real Madrid. Look at Vinicius attacking the box. Wesley Fofana had no idea. Wesley Fofana had no idea where Vinicius was there. That's 1-0, man. That's 1-0 Real Madrid. I guess 2 chances cancelled out. Kante missed one. Vinicius missed one. James, well done, Reece James. That's actually very well done. And again, Kante finds himself into the final third. And again, once again, Kante screws things up. N'Golo Kante is the classic right winger for us. He's making some good runs, Kante. He's making some beautiful runs. But the final third is just not there. Kukurea again. Best believe this corner from Kukurea is not going to do anything. And it's been defended, of course, by the first man, Benzema there. Kukurea put some height into it, man. Loft it up. Put some height. Lob it a little bit. So that the defenders can actually... All right, this time he's gone short. Reece James, Kukurea, that's a better cross, but this time straight at Courtois. Giroud scored, bro. Napoli are going out. Giroud scored. Nah. And here comes Real Madrid. Here comes Real Madrid. Oh. Napoli were our only hope. Coach, please. Napoli were our only hope to stop Man City. AC Milan, I guess at the end of the day, the experience, isn't it? Napoli simply don't have the experience at this level. And AC Milan, I know the team might not be the same AC Milan as the classic historical days, but it's the club, isn't it? It's the club. They have the know-how, they have the history. I know the tie isn't over yet, but Napoli to score 2 goals, unanswered as well against AC Milan. AC Milan find themselves in a fantastic position, of course, now. Let's have a quick look at that. 1-0 AC Milan. Olivier Giroud. Still, you know what? Olivier Giroud would still start for us. There you go. There's that goal. Oh, wow. It was outside of the box, huh? Boy, what I would do with an Olivier Giroud type of a player up front for us. Kai Havertz. Commentator goes, here comes the counter-attack. What counter-attack, man? Kai Havertz is running by himself. Gallagher was there. Wesley Fofana out wide to Chalobah. G11 though. Oh my god, that goal animation scared me. Didn't notice it was Milan. No, it was Milan. Just wanted to go and check what was going on there. Chalobah now pushing forward. Kovacic. Chelsea throw-in. Two added minutes coming up. Reece James, we have a chance. Come on, Cooker, you're going to score. Wow. What do you do, man? What do you do? We actually could have scored 2 goals in this half. Oh, how you miss from there. What a save from Kepa. What a save from Courtois, man. That's a top save. Look at them. Look at them celebrating that save. That's a top save. That's a top save. That's a huge save, man. More than anything, I think you're going to have to, even though we can sit here and just have a go at Kukurea for missing that. That's a top save, though. That's a top save. Do you know what? We actually had 2 chances in this particular half. So, as much as we want to laugh, we created two really good chances. Once again, can't score. Reece James with a lovely, lovely cross across the face. It's a big save from Courtois, man. Huge save. Look at the fans behind. Obviously, Real Madrid had a chance as well with Vinicius Jr. Wow, what are you doing, Gallagher, man? Balak CFC, poo-poo-poo-poo-rilla. Get out of my club. Get out. Right, man, boys. That's halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Finishes 0-0, but do you know what? We actually had a couple of good chances. N'Golo Kante should have scored. And then Cucurella's one. Well saved from Courtois. So what can I say about this particular half, man? I mean, look, Kante is our most advanced attacker most of the times. When Kai Havertz goes out wide, Kante goes and becomes the striker. Defensively, we haven't had too much to do, but to be honest, I don't think Real Madrid are really, really trying. I really don't think they're trying. And we don't have any potent players to cause any issues. Do you know what I mean? Like if we had some potent players, like I saw someone say in the live chat, had that have been Alonso, let's say Marcos Alonso, that's going into the back of the net. With all the deficiencies that Marcos Alonso had, one thing Marcos Alonso was good at was he could score goals. Man, I'm just watching that Cucurella chance again. It's ridiculous, man. I've seen Cucurella score a few goals last season for Brighton. From those situations, oh, man, look how close Cucurella was. That's mad to miss from there. Yeah, you know what, Gabriel, you are right. Actually played better than expected and had those chances. Real haven't really done much, but can see them flex second half, and we in trouble. Yeah, look, one thing I'll say, I don't think Real Madrid's really trying. They're not really, really trying out there. I wish we took our chances, but we didn't. Had we taken our chances, maybe we could have had a game in our hand. Doesn't matter who it is in our squad, they're just incapable of taking chances in front of goal. True talk. Bertram, thank you so much for the super chat. And I see some people prefer Cuckoo over Chile. Nah, for me, Chilwell seems to be the left wing back. If anything, Cucurella can play as a LCB. Both perhaps will contend for left back position if we ever go back to a back four. He's got a good goal versus Man United. That's exactly the one that I'm talking about for Cucurella. With better confidence, now he lacks confidence. Yeah, true. How are the stats looking? Let's have a look at the stats. Let's check out the stats. Milan winning 1-0. We got Kante at 6.2. Kai Havertz at 6.9. What has he done to get 6.9? Gallagher 6.3. Cucurella 6.8. Kovacic 6.5. Enzo Fernandez 6.5. Reece James probably been somewhat of a standout because of some of his crosses. Honestly, not too much to say about us. Chelsea with the expected 1.39 goals. Yeah, we had two really good chances. 8 shots in total, 3 big chances created, 3 big chances missed, 52% possession, 237 passes, 87 pass percentage accuracy, and 220 for Real Madrid. Yeah, Real Madrid are they're just sitting back, aren't they? 5 corners for Chelsea to Real Madrid's 1. What do we do, ladies and gentlemen? What do we do? Do you change anything? Do you do anything? Can you be bothered for anything? Let me know in the live chat. Bring me Mudryk in the second half. Yeah, like, I mean, surely now with 45 minutes to go, I just throw the kitchen sink, yeah? Just throw the kitchen sink now. You know? Take Gallagher off. I'd take Gallagher off. I really would take Gallagher off, and let's just put in Mudryk. Take Gallagher off, put in Mudryk. Militao, yeah, this is a good call. Militao's on a yellow card. Means we need to bring on another attacker. Maybe Mudryk for cover might as well, and try nothing to lose. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Mudryk for cover, Mudryk for Gallagher. Maybe even Mudryk for cover and João Felix for Gallagher. Like, just give us a chance, man. Give us a chance. Give us a chance. Take Mudryk in, take Mount in, get cover and Gallagher. Yeah, I'd actually, I don't mind that. I really don't mind that. I really do not mind that. Means I would rather Mudryk for Cucurella. Yeah. I mean, what's Cucurella really giving us from that wide position on the left side? Might as well just allow Mudryk to be the widest player. Just allow Mudryk to be the widest player. Play with a flat three at the back, you know, Chalobah, Silva, and Wesley Fofana. Just play Mudryk as the widest left-sided player. There's so much we can do, but is Frank Lampard actually going to do this? I don't know. I have to say, though, for some crazy reason, this setup, it's actually not done that bad. Like, we created a chance for N'Golo Kante, should have scored Kante inside the box. Probably had enough time to take a bit of time and compose himself, but maybe even then he would have missed. And then Cucurella having that opportunity right at the end. That was a supreme save from Courtois. Real Madrid had one chance, though, with Vinicius Jr. He missed. So potentially we should have scored two. We really should have scored two. And once again, we don't score. Besides that, to be honest, not too much else to say. I think Reece James has had an okay time so far. There's been times where Reece James have been blitzed by Vinicius as well. But going forward, Reece James has been all right. Yes, that's pretty much it, isn't it? That's pretty much it. Let's see what you guys are saying. You forgot Rodrigo shot. Yeah. Rodrigo. Yep. That was a good shot as well. True talk. Yeah, Rodrigo was close, hit the bar. Yeah. I think Lampard wants to bring in the attackers on second half, Mudryk, Sterling, Mount, and Felix. Let's see what happens. Even Camavinga's side, we can expose them. The problem, Kai can't head the cross. Yeah, I mean, we can expose, Camavinga, but can Kai Havertz put away the crosses? Do you know what I mean? Can he put away a header goal? Probably not. Again, finishing is the main issue. New coach improves tactic standards, but if he still has an attack who can't score and a keeper who can't save, then we will still be doomed. A coach is only as good as the effectiveness in both boxes. Exactly. And this is something that Pep Guardiola said not that long ago, that, look, I do everything to train the players to arrive in the final third. But from there, it's really up to you. That's where you get paid the big bucks to finish, because a coach can't help you finish. Like, that's on you. But a coach can, guide you to get to the final third often enough. That's pretty much it. Because have you seen that Leao assist? My goodness, we should break the bank for him and get rid of Havertz. No, I haven't. Does anyone have? Let me see if I can find it. Giroud goal. Here we go. Rafael Leao skips past all of these players. Skips past more play. Oh my days. Oh. 1, 2. Just sheer pace and strength. Oh, he created that goal for Giroud. He just created that. 1, skip past Victor Osimhen. Obviously, Osimhen's trying to. Was that Osimhen or was that Ndombele? Oh, that's sensational from Rafael Leao, man. That's actually incredible. He ran from his half and he just skipped past players, just nonchalantly skipped past players. And he put it on the plate for Giroud. Giroud just had to be there. That's it. Giroud just needed to make sure that he's just there. Oh. My only worry with Rafael Leao is sometimes he seems a little bit moody where he can't be bothered. But look at this. When you see things like this, that's sensational, man. But seems like Rafael Leao is probably going to stay at AC Milan. There is some rumors going around that he is going to sign a contract extension. Potentially they found a middle ground. So, yeah. But that was actually sensational from Rafael Leao. Sensational. Okay, let's see what else you guys are saying. Bro, everyone is skillful in Serie A. I love Leao, but he doesn't do that against big opposition. Look, obviously, this was a fantastic moment from Leao. Like, I've watched Leao every now and then, and he's very good, no doubts about that. I'm just worried about his attitude at times. Sometimes he'll just have a mood that he doesn't care. He don't feel it. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't tend to just bring that out every time. Philip, thank you so much for the super chat. Big up, Miz. I kind of miss Marcos Alonso's finishes. Yeah, I mean, one thing we got from Marcos Alonso on the left side, he could arrow in a shot. And yeah, even that's not there. Leao is showing how a youngster develops into a world-class talent when fans and managers put faith in you instead of dragging you down. True talk. Would you have played 150 million euros for Haaland 2021? Look, do you know what? Even if we did, we don't have the team like Man City to produce high-quality opportunities for Haaland. Like, if Haaland came to Chelsea, who's our KDB? Who's our Gundogan? Who's our Jack Grealish? Like, who are all the players that support Haaland? Who's our Mahrez? Like, all of these players, they support Haaland. Haaland comes to Chelsea. Haaland don't score the amount of goals that he scored at City. This is why Haaland said, I think it was a post-match, might have been after the Leipzig demolition that they did. Haaland said last season he was watching Man City a lot, and he was saying, I'd eat up all of these opportunities. I would eat it up. He was in awe in how much opportunities Man City would create every single game. Haaland wouldn't do the same thing for us because we don't create enough. Haaland's done the right thing. He waited and he went to the right club. If he came to Chelsea Football Club, I think his career would have been destroyed. Lampard, before studying, had he been told to train the big Chelsea team? Can't give Arteta an example first. Shubra, I agree with this. What is this? James is definitely injured too, which is incredibly frustrating. Should just get the surgery now as there's nothing left to play for the season. Yeah, he does move gingerly a bit, doesn't he? He does move a little bit gingerly. kind of gives me the vibe that, yeah, maybe he isn't fully fit. Advaid, we have made this Chelsea side look good, and peeps on here questioning how we win the UCL. Play that UCL anthem and get these players to become serious, man. Enough of this terrible game plan. Alex Goldberg, Gallagher and Cucurella have to come off at halftime. Would probably take Kovacic off as well. Editing this tweet to say I'd honestly put Lewis Hall in for Cucurella. Has as much bravery as any of the players, but if you want to put in Mudryk, fine by me. Yeah, I think some of you guys have suggested that, right? Mudryk, I think it might have been Sai. Mudryk for Cucurella. Get Kovacic off and bring in João Felix. Rudiger is coming on, seems like. And get Gallagher off and get in Mason Mount. Yeah. You start Mudryk instead of Cucurella, Felix instead of Mount, Felix or Mount instead of Gallagher, and I generally believe we'd be winning at halftime. This would be the perfect setup if we was winning on aggregate, but unfortunately, Frank has probably blown our chances with these selections. Second half about to start, ladies and gentlemen. Our final 45 minutes in the Champions League. Let's make it a memorable one. Rudiger coming on. Can we make the final 45 minutes a memorable one? Alaba. Rudiger coming on for Alaba. Himanshu saying, let's keep at 0-0 and it's a memorable one. Courtois goes out wide to Carvajal. Cucurella pushing very high up. We only have 45 minutes left, so might as well just throw the whole kitchen sink. Oh my days. Who's that player? Was that... Vinicius Jr. Was that Militao with the back heel flick and then cutting into the midfield? It's quite mad. Tiny Tommy Tuchel, give them credit for what missing 10 plus chances passing sideways, no mate. Yeah, sure, but Militao. Free kick coming up for Real Madrid. It's gone out for a corner. Frank Lampard, world-class managerial talent in such high demand. Corner coming up for Real Madrid. Carvajal. Foul on Tony Cruz. Ladies and gentlemen, smash the like button. We're on 204 likes. Let's reach 300 likes. Take a moment right now. Smash the like button. If you're here for the first time, subscribe as well. Yeah, that's the least. That's the least I can ask. Let's hope our results changes like Mrs. 1WW settings background. Check it out. It's just about to, sun's just about to rise. Kepa to Chalaba. Come on, lads. Give us something. Give us something. I can't believe Frank Lampard didn't make a change, man. He just maintained this same lineup. Like, give us something, man. Give us some attackers. Give us some flair. Reece James. Ball taken away. Camavinga, so strong, man. So strong. Camavinga driving through midfield. Finding a pass out wide. It's a foul. Digital Films Reviews. Miz, are you liking James more internal? Yeah, I don't mind, but I also like the fact that he can go out wide at times and whip in those crosses. So, yeah, I don't mind. In the future, Reece James probably going to have to model his game to be more internal because I don't know how long he can just keep running up and down. Big up your damn selves, Miz, for your work rate and time. Also, your good analysis and commentary on the games. Thank you, my man. Really appreciate that. He's a clueless manager, Miz. That's live. We've scored 1 goal in 5 games. You think we are scoring 3 in 45? No chance. No chance at all. Sterling warming up. I'd rather have Arsenal win the league than City win the treble. No, I don't want Arsenal win the league. Their fan base is just... I can't stand their fan base. Really cannot. I want City to win, man. Just City go out there, win everything. Just go out there, win. Like, no one really cares if City wins. Chalaba. Kukurea. Back to Chalaba. Back to Kovacic. Kovacic finds Enzo Fernandez. Come on, guys. A bit more urgency. We need the ball on the other side of the coin. Where's Ifana? To Enzo Fernandez. It's all sideways at the moment. All sideways. Chalaba on the side to Kukurea. No one wants to go forward. It's too dangerous. Kukurea sideways to Gallagher to Kante back to Kovacic. Kovacic drives it forward, then sideways to Enzo Fernandez. First pass forward. Oh, it's actually well defended. Can we score? Yeah. How did Kante miss that? It's almost impossible to miss that. Oh, it just hit someone's butt. Oh my days. Kante is our striker. So what can you expect, I suppose? He's our striker. Real Madrid now, they'll find Vinicius. They'll find him. There we go, Vinicius. Kante could have had a brace. What can you do, man? What can you expect from N'Golo Kante? I guess, he always finds himself in these juicy positions. It really should be someone else. It really should be someone else there. This is why Frank, it's just Gallagher don't make sense. Like, okay, you want to keep Kante, no problems. Let Kante do Gallagher role and have someone else in Kante's position. That's a foul. That's a foul. Oh, he's got to go. It's a second yellow card. Is that Militao? Is that Militao? Yeah, he's got to go. He has to go. He has to go. He has to go. Yeah, he's trying to say that he's trying. Militao trying to act like he didn't want to. He wasn't trying to do anything. He was just trying to move away from it. Look, Frank's not happy. Frank's not happy. Frank's not happy. They should look at this. Honestly, spice things up. Come on, ref. Spice it up, man. Spice it up. Give him a red, man. Give him a red. Come on, VAR. Spice up the life a little bit. Free kick coming up for Chelsea. Reece James. Why are set pieces so poor, man? Our set pieces just, we show no potency in our set piece. We are so poor with our set piece. Long range shot. Oh, Enzo Fernandez. We never look threatening in our set pieces, whether it's corners, whether it's free kick. It don't matter. It don't matter where. Sometimes free kicks are in really, really good areas and just no potency. No potency. Come on, man. Come on, Chelsea. At least score one. At least score one to give Real something to think about. Gallagher. Oh, man. That's a foul on Enzo Fernandez. It's a crazy tackle from Tony Cruz. N'Golo Kante again up front. Kai Havertz, man. A little bit of power, just a little bit of power would be fine. Do you know what the crazy part is, guys? Kai Havertz is a left footer, and his left foot is probably one of the weakest. Although that took a little bit of a touch from Militao, I think. But still, Havertz, that left foot, might as well just chop that left foot off, man. It's so weak. Advade, it's mad, man. Kante had 2 chances. Cucurella had 1. I mean, we should be scoring 3. Todd Bowley. Mr. Todd Bowley, are you going to be going to the dressing room today? Oh, wow. Ball out wide. Can Chalobah get there? No, Chalobah, no. Oh, no, Chalobah. Oh, no, Chalobah. Oh. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be enjoying the beautiful sunrise. Come along with me. Check out the sunrise. It's a lovely morning. Is anyone up? Trying to see if I can get a sneak peek of my neighbors. Catch them. Well, Trevor Chalobah. As soon as Chalobah went for that challenge, I knew it. I mean, couldn't he, like, did he need to commit himself, Chalobah? Did he really need to commit himself? Surely Chalobah, and then there was just slight tackles coming left, right, and center. Oh, shambolic, 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 shambolic. Well, don't really have anything to say. Gallagher. We can't score. Real Madrid gets an opportunity. Shana saying missed or vlog. I might actually, do you know what? I think vlog would be better. Vlog actually would be better. Rojo Park, thank you so much for the super chat. Still no changes. Frank, man, just change. Like, just bring in the attackers now. You might as well. Here's Vinicius. It's going nowhere. Rojo Park, thank you so much for the super chat. They called us plastic for not believing. The insults I copped. Vlog to the shops. Yeah. Why isn't there any changes? Can someone tell me why we're not making any changes? We're 3-0 down. Can we make some changes? Can we make some changes? We're still continuing with this crazy lineup where Kante finds himself as a striker. Why did Chalobah do this? Chalobah could have just, like, there was no need to commit, man, Chalobah. Chalobah, you're going to get sold. I'm sorry. You're going to get sold. And that will be the end of that for Trevor Chalobah. And now comes João Felix and Raheem Sterling. Yeah, 3-0 down. 3-0 down, and now you want to bring all these players, I suppose. Should have started with all of these guys. The amount of chances we made, maybe, who knows, they probably could have bagged. Maybe not. I mean, look, we were bound to get knocked out anyway, so what to say? Gallagher out wide to Cucurella. Cucurella finding Gallagher. Back to Cucurella. Back to Gallagher and Gallagher. Mitun is saying, Miz, should I continue watching? It's 2 a.m. here. Legitimate question. I mean, look, we're going to have some of our attackers come now, so you might want to stick around and maybe watch the attackers at least. So, yeah, maybe you want to stick around and watch the attackers. It's going to be cold around here. Might get the heater on. Reece James, Beast James. Rudiger said, not today. Not today, Reece James. Not today. Gallagher, the energizer. Real Madrid should just bring on Hazard for the... Yeah, hey, why ain't Hazard coming on, man? Bring Hazard on, man. Bring him on. Gallagher again, Gallagher. Let's see what Gallagher is about to do. He passes to Cucurella. Cucurella will find back Gallagher. This is a good combination play from Cucurella and Gallagher. No impetus. No impetus. Zero impetus from Gallagher and Cucurella on that left side, man. It's just that left side is just non-existent. Thiago Silva now trying to whip in across. He's trying to find Gallagher. Enzo Fernandez bumping onto Gallagher. Enzo now trying to take it on. He's trying to just say, look, I've had enough. Might as well try and do this all by myself. Thiago Silva is now the playmaker. He's found himself up front. What a cross. Straight to Kepa. Shambles. Utter shambles we are. They're about to score. Oh, Kepa, good save. Silva so far. Good to see you, my man. No, don't bring on Hazard. We'll become Charity FC and give team a goal. You know what we are like when we play ex-players? They always seem to score against us. I mean, at this stage, doesn't really matter. Galaxy FC, the amount of games we have thrown away due to poor finishing is pathetic. I'm sorry, it is time we speak about the players. As bad as coaching has been, we miss chances, been unforgivable. I've said it, like, look, the players are culpable as well. There's no doubts about that. But they're not the, for me, they're not the crux of the situation. I mean, look, today players that missed were Kante 2 times and Cucurella. So, I mean, who do you blame? You got to blame the manager, right? To why are you selecting? If you're going to select Kante and he's going to play in those areas, then why are you selecting Kante? Was that the game plan, that Kante was going to be a striker? He was going to be in the box that many times. You might as well then play an attacker. Triple substitution, triple threat. It's a triple threat match. Gallagher, thank you, Gallagher. Conor Gallagher. 0 dribbles, 0 Jules won, but 100% cardiovascular vibe. 100% cardiovascular vibe. Sterling coming on for Enzo Fernandez. And Cucurella coming off for Mudryk. So it's kind of what we wanted. We wanted to see Mudryk. So Mudryk is going to go out wide. Kante and Kovacic double pivot. And maybe potentially a back four with Chalobah playing as left back. Maybe. Who knows? Of course, Miz, as I said earlier to you, for me, 70% of the blame is the owners and 30% our attackers missing chances. And I didn't just mean for this game. I meant overall this season, many chances missed. Not true talk. Bowley predicted the scoreline, my man. That scoreline looks funny now. Watch how we're going to get mimed. Like we're not being memed already. Only dribbles from his mouth, the dog. Connor cardiovascular. Connor cardiovascular. Look at Rudiger, man. Look at Rudiger and Militao. Militao. Corner coming up for Chelsea. Where is Mount? People are saying, where is Mount? Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is Mount? Mount's leaving, guys. Mount's leaving. I think we need to understand that. I mean, it's clear as daylight now. We one thing we thought when Frank Lampard came back, is that a penalty? Is that going to be given a penalty? No. One thing we all kind of thought when Frank came back, Mason Mount definitely starts. The fact that he doesn't start, the fact that he doesn't even come off the bench, or he might just come, hey, wait a minute, are they going to check this? Was that a penalty? No. Mount's done. Until he signs a new contract with Chelsea Football Club, which kind of looks like he doesn't want to, is done. He's leaving. And apparently the word in the street is that Mount will... Mount has agreed personal terms with Liverpool anyway. So it's just a matter of finding a fee now for him. So, yeah. Mount won't get proper minutes until he sorts his contract. Yep. Yeah, Mount has joined Liverpool. I think he has as well. I think he's joined Liverpool. Who is fixing our goal scoring issues? Enrique as manager with how his team score would be comical with this squad. Miz has gone limp. It's been a long time since he has been hard. Yeah, I'm limp, man. No hard here. It's flaccid. It's flaccid. There's no hardness at all. It's not fun. Is Sterling hat-trick incoming? Mark my words. Here we go. Sterling hat-trick coming. Shermany coming on. All too easy for Real Madrid, isn't it? All too easy. The personnel we have on now, this is probably how we should have started from the get-go. This is how we should have started from the get-go. Rain saying Madueke. Madueke is not in the Champions League squad. He's not registered for Champions League. Too many players. Chelsea have too many players. Kante, how is Kante still finding himself out wide? Kante don't care, bro. Kante, like, if he's in a double pivot, he don't care. He'll leave Kovacic all by himself. All right. El Flacido. El Flacidco. Never do we score anything from corners, from free kicks. Never. All about football. I'm going back to sleep. So late, Miz, take it easy, my man. I can understand if people want to go back to sleep. Jeff Knightley shriveled up. It's gone in, bro. It's gone in. It's absolutely shriveled up and shrunk and gone inside. What's happening in the other game? Is Napoli doing anything? Nah, they're gone as well. Napoli's gone as well. Finito for Napoli. Reggio Park, thank you so much for the super chat. Where are the delusional fans who said we'd win tonight? Called us plastic for being logical and realistic. Where are the Lamp fanboys? Speak up, speak up, speak up. Reggio Park is calling you guys out. Speak up. Tell me all of those people that thought Frank Lampard was a great interim manager, and he would bring back the good feel factor. Are you feeling good now? Are you feeling good? Tell me, are you feeling good? Oh my God, look at the defending here. Look at the defending from Chelsea. Ja Felix. Oh, João, put the ball through. Put the ball through, João. Nah. Should have put the ball through to Kai Havertz, man. The guy must not rate Kai Havertz at all. Ja saw Kai's run and thought, nah, do you know what? I better not. I'd rather just lose this ball. Himanshu, thank you so much for the super chat. Means I swear I hate Frank Lampard with passion. You know what? Few people have said to me that, you know, they're slowly forgetting the player because of the manager. This is what I was getting worried about. I just wanted to, you know, keep his legendary status intact and not to people think about the manager too much. He's not a manager, but now that he's a manager, it is starting to play on people's mind. Look, me, I can always differentiate between the player and the manager. I never had an issue. I don't rate the manager. Him as a player, I had some unbelievable moments. I had, some of the greatest moments in life, like seriously, due to Frank Lampard. And here comes Vinicius. They're going to score. They will score. It's Chalobah again. Oh, Chalobah, well done. Well done that time, Chala. Commentator saying some speed merchants there. Reece James out wide to Mudryk. Oh, Mudryk, well done actually. What a 6. The referee, that's a 6. That's gone for 6. Ceballos is now coming on. What a abysmal situation we find ourselves in, ladies and gentlemen. Sad story. Oh, Mason's coming on. 15 minutes. 15 minutes is all there was for him. Can Mace score a goal? Kai Havertz coming off. Kai Havertz, you no need to wave to the fans. You did nothing, Kai Havertz. Just like every other time, you were rubbish. Midturn miss, can we get a free hit? Bastian Lampard, you are fired. Rain, too late, man. It is too late. Phenomenal Finn couldn't even draw. We could not even draw at home. We could not even draw. Chalobah's had a nightmare. Kante's missed some glorious chances. Galahad was ridiculously poor. Cucurella was ridiculously poor. Missed a big chance as well. Wesley Fofana, well defending. Well defended that time by Wesley Fofana. Kovacic. Okay. All right. Reece James, no. Kante wins the ball. Sterling. Sad story. This is true from Faded. Faded. Goodbye, UCL. Next season, guys, there'll be no There'll be no Europe. There'll be no European football for us. One game a week. Hopefully we can go as far as possible in the domestic competitions. Yeah. God knows how long it's going to be until we make Europe again. I mean, I'm not entirely confident that we're going to just bounce back and get top 4 next season. We will finish probably 12th. Who knows? 12th, 13th. It's highly unrealistic to think that we're going to go from 12th, 13th, and then smack bang top 4. There's a lot of hard work that needs to be done. I mean, I think the best we can probably ask for next season is Europa League position, from 12th, 13th, make it to 5th, 6th. Go for a nice, they're going to score, and it's a beautiful, they're taking the mick. They took the mick, man. Rodrigo with the second. Rodrigo just walked the ball into the net. It's a demolition. It is a demolition. Real Madrid, congratulations. Beautifully played by Valverde. Just walked through. Chelsea fans are leaving. 80th minute, they're leaving. I'm so upset. I swear I'm so upset now. I'm so upset. I'm about to go mad now. I'm about to go mad now. I feel sorry for these people. They had to come to the stadium and they're leaving 80 minutes. On the 80th minute, I'm so upset now. I swear I'm about to lose my mind now. So sad to see these people go. This is the lineup that we gave them. This is the lineup we gave them. Look at them. They just walked all over us. They just walked all over us. Look at Valverde. Oh, this is... I know we weren't expected to win. It was an expected loss. I get it, but this is pathetic. This is pathetic. Fans leaving with 10 minutes to go. Fans leaving. This is what Stamford Bridge has turned out to be. This is, and I'm meant to be here. Oh, Miz, why are you negative? Why are you negative? Look at the lineup we put. Frank needs to answer a lot of questions today. And I want Todd Bowley to come forward as well. Get us that serious manager, man. Get rid of a lot of these players. Get us that serious manager ASAP. At this rate, we're not going to win any more matches. This is not fair. This is not fair for the fans. It is not fair. It is not fair for the match-going fans. It is not fair for fans that watch outside, abroad. What is this? Frank Lampard comes in as an interim manager. He's now lost every game since he's come on. 4 matches, 4 losses. This is mad. All this time I was just chilling, do you know what I mean? But watching fans leave, that hurt, man. That hurt. Can we score now? Can we score? Can we score 1? No, we're not going to score. We're not going to score. Rego Park, thank you so much for the super chat. These same people sang for Lampard last week. Frank shouldn't answer anything. Here's Marinite in Bowley's hand. I hope Bowley's proud. I hope you're proud, my man. You thought it was such a smart thing to do, to go after the Brighton match and go to the dressing room and address the players and talk to them about their price tag. Who asked you to buy these players anyway? You're the one who bought it and you're the one who agreed on these price tags. What happened to your data analytics? What happened to your data-driven approach? Moneyball. Todd Bowley has to fix this football club up. He has to fix this football club up because so far it's a shambles. It's a shambles. We can sit here today and moan about, but Kante missed 2 chances, Cucurella missed the chance, this, that, the other. The fact of the point is, oh my God. Wow, that would have been 3-0 for Real Madrid. The fact of the matter is, Real Madrid really just took it easy on us. And even then, they're beating us 2-0. 4-0 in aggregate. 4-0 in aggregate. 2-0 at home. What type of a lineup was that, man? If you're going to have Kante so advanced and in attacking areas, what do you expect? Obviously, Kante is going to miss chances. Kante is no striker. Kante has never been a striker. Kante has never been an attack-minded player who holds all the cards. At least could have given us a chance by playing attackers. I don't know whether it would have made much difference because our attackers missed chances as well, but I'm just saying. Miss, this game is too painful to watch. My TV turned off after the second goal, and that should be offside, no? No. We wouldn't have beaten City anyway. The season is a write-off. Probably best we lose and focus on not getting relegated. We're going to lose all our games anyway, to be honest. Our next game is Brentford. I don't believe we can beat Brentford. Brentford's going to eat us. The best part is we don't have any game in the weekend. So our weekend for all the Chelsea fans, there is no point being angry now. I've gone past the anger. This season is what it is. Let's be hopeful that the clowns in the boardroom make good decisions and people learn to start scoring. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. Toboli is a clown. As Drogba said, we don't recognize our club anymore. BC 2 a.m. here watching Lampard starting lineup. Make me cry to sack Lampard today. If not, then we need mental coach. Can't blame Kante. He's not a striker. Even school coach haven't made mistake. Yeah, how can we? Napoli missed a penalty. Wow. Sad. So sad. Real Madrid didn't even have to try. Oh man, they could have had a third. They could have had a third. Kepa. Kepa somewhat keeping it respectful to a certain degree. That's a good pass. That's a good pass. Mudryk. Oh my lordy lord. Oh my lordy lord. Oh my god. Oh, it's offside anyway. It's offside. Who put that pass, by the way? That was actually a good pass. Who passed that? That was a really, really good pass. Thanks, I turned down the volume. Oh, it was Mount. That was a very good pass from Mount, to be honest. Mudryk, that's a wild tackle from Mudryk. That's wild. Rainey's saying, I don't care, his contract Sagaman should start from now. I mean, what's there to lose, isn't it? He might as well. Might as well. Enrique was ready to take the squad over there, and they said, no, we want Lampard, but people want to tell me this club cares about us. Real Madrid just nonchalantly playing it out from the back. João Felix with an audacious shot. Players have lost their mind, man. Players have lost it. I mean, it's such a difficult situation, isn't it? 4-0 down in aggregate. Yeah. Look at Valverde. He just went past everyone. And then they just walked it in. Rodrigo walked it in. Sad to see. Sad to see. Very, very sad to see. I see this point everywhere, but why should they hire Lucho when their first choice is Julian Nagelsmann, who will be available in 15 games? After 15 games. Yeah, look, I mean, whatever now, to be honest. It is, I mean, it's finished, right? Like, now we're out of the Champions League officially. We're not going to be doing anything in the Premier League anyway, so just do what you want now, to be honest. I couldn't care less anymore, because the time to do stuff has gone past us. The time to do stuff was a long time ago. Now, just let it roll, you know. Frank Lampard could possibly be the first manager who's come in as an interim manager to just lose every game. Every game he's been in charge of, to lose all of them. I mean, so far he's lost 4 out of 4. I don't see how we beat Brentford. And I definitely don't see how we beat Man United. So, yeah. Don Carlo Ancelotti, too easy. Light work for Real Madrid. N'Golo Kante now with the ball in midfield. Mason Mount linking up with Reece James. Reece James is inverted. Sterling out wide. Reece James finding N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante finding no one. It's 3v3, and it's gone out wide. Straight to Kepa. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. It's over. It is finito. Frank Lampard having a conversation with Carlo Ancelotti. What's it ended over there? Is Napoli out? Napoli's probably going to get out as well. Crazy how Napoli's going to go out. Crazy how Napoli's about to go out. That's it, guys. No more Champions League for us for God knows how long. These are the final ratings. Gallagher 6.9. Kai Havertz 7.3. What has Kai Havertz done to get 7.3? Kai Havertz should be like on 5. Gallagher should be on like 3. How are these players getting such good ratings? None of them deserve to have a good rating. Kukurea 6.9. Kukurea should be like on 3, 2. Chalobah 6.7. The madness that Chalobah did. I don't understand some of these ratings. Chalobah has better rating than Toni Kroos. How's that? Chalobah has better rating than Benzema. It's actually quite mad. That's actually quite mad. This is how the match ended. Chelsea with 1.84 expected goals. 19 shots. We had quite a lot of shots. 55% possession. Sad. Absolutely sad. Frank Lampard clapping. Wow. See what people are saying online. Bleed blue. I have to come back to this again. The players showed enough desire and fight, but the game plan just wasn't good enough to match that of Ancelotti. Get the ball to RJ, overload the box, and score through chaos is so basic. To be frank, we had no chance of winning since the day we sacked TT. I mean, N'Golo Kante keeps finding himself in the position where a striker should be. But we don't have a striker. We don't have a striker. I've defended Chelsea's ownership a lot, but it's a result-based business, and the results would say it's been a pretty deplorable first year for them. They, more than anyone part of this club, need to get their S together. Yeah. Goodbye, Champions League. Was nice knowing you. We hope to see you again sometime while we are still alive. Yeah, it's not guaranteed. This is the thing, ladies and gentlemen. It's not guaranteed that we're going to get Champions League next season. It's actually quite crazy to think that we're just going to make it to top 4 next season, turn everything around. It's going to be a gradual process. It's going to be a gradual process. We don't even have a proper manager as yet. We don't know how the squad's going to look like next season. Thank you, Todd, Igbali, Potter, Lampard, and the players for the worst Chelsea season in a lot of our lifetimes. Hope you're proud. Problems run deeper than the manager, just FYI. Ownership have to take responsibility for the squad building too. It's bad that the board has to sit up, take notice, make strong decisions, and wholesale changes. I will say, I don't think we are as far away as it seems. Are we blaming individuals for the second goal? This is our last Champions League game in years, and we don't even get to hear to Anthem. Todd Bowley running to the change room to give them another speech. Quite sad. Quite sad. Everyone will have an opinion on where we are, but for me, we've got far too many players, most of whom have been rotated out of form and lost confidence. And add to that, not enough want to scrap. Madrid are class, be a while before we play them again, but we'll be back one day. Will, 5 losses and 1 draw in our last 6. Worst season I've ever seen. Utterly soul-destroying and depressing. Todd and Co have a lot of making up to do because a lot are losing faith. Things need to change and we need a reason to believe. Generally think that was the best this group of players could have done tonight. Not worth analysing anymore. Let's get this one remaining point to preserve Premier League. Yeah. Even when we play well, we are... I love Ashley Cole. Do you guys remember that clip before the match? Ashley Cole to Cucurella and the disaster class that Cucurella put. And the disaster class that Chalobah put as well. Bertram, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. I don't believe in bad omen, but do you remember how we struggled to win last season after the takeover, May 9? Sign of bad things, bad omen indeed. Bad omen indeed. Look at Ashley Cole. Look at him talking to Cucurella, and Cucurella just going, yeah, I get it. Yeah, just unleash me now. Start the match. Kick it off. And the man just got hooked off in the second half. Chalobah as well, so poor. So poor. Yeah, I think that's a very damning performance from Chalobah, which will see him getting sold. I actually like Chalobah. Chalobah was actually, showed some really good quality when he first ended up getting the break under Thomas Tuchel. But then slowly he started to fade, never getting that, proper run of games. And then earlier this season, there was some problems that we had with a lot of CBs, and Chalobah came in. And Chalobah before the World Cup was actually our standout defender. I still remember Chalobah was our standout defender. But every time everyone is fit, Chalobah then gets forgotten. And then when he does come back, he looks very, 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 very rusty. I told you, Miz gave that speech just to watch man get cooked. Yeah, you did tell. Miz, it's crazy how they want to develop young players, but had almost 4 managers, including Bruno, this season. So much for this youth project because all we've done is developing a culture to fail. True. I mean, you look at Brighton the other day. They bring on that guy Enciso. Hope I pronounced that guy's name. He's 19. Do you know what I mean? And he's made an impact. Like, when was the last 19-year-old or a youngster that's made an impact for us, that's been given a chance? We don't seem to, we bought all these players like Chukwuemeka and Madueke, and obviously Madueke today can't play because he's not registered for Champions League. But where's the plan? Where's the plan for David Dutra, Fofana? It's quite ridiculous. Actually sad. Chelsea have done tonight, but it's not enough and too late. Pitiful, can't expect results when these players quite clearly don't believe in the horrible that have been appointed by these jokers. It is what it is. People are saying no Champions League until 2025. We'll be lucky if we get back there that soon under these jokers. Do you know what? Honestly, don't think we are going to be just making top 4 easily next season. I think we need to take it step by step. I think if we end up finishing 12th, 13th, which is quite possible, I don't see how we win any more matches in the Premier League. We could potentially be 12th, 13th, 14th. How can we expect to be top 4 straight away next season? We cannot expect. It has to be gradually we have to keep going up. I think the best we can hope for is maybe a 5th, 6th finish, maybe a 6th finish. That would be progress. Do you feel we should go for Felix for that big amount? I don't want a player who just do nutmeg and play technical football but no conversion. I want someone who will bang goal on regular. Look, it's not really worked out for us. As I've said many times, I'm not going to cry to bed if we don't get Felix. If we get Felix, I'll be happy. I'll be ecstatic. I'm not going to cry to bed if we don't get him. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with us not getting him. We're getting Nkunku anyway. But I do also believe the structure that we have right now, like you saw the lineup, you see the morale in the team, you see how the players are absolutely destroyed mentally. This is not a good environment for players like João Felix, and it's not even just João Felix. Sterling is struggling. All our attackers are struggling. Mudryk is struggling. So, yeah, it seems like it's only Mount. Mudryk knows how to even play within this team. So, yeah. No one. Thank you so much for the super chat. No world-class manager would work with owners who are delusional, attention seekers, clueless clowns. We are effed and would be lucky to win a FA Cup in 5 years. And this is the thing. Now our owners, they've got to change things up for us. They've got to now try and rebuild. They've got to try and rebuild. It's been a horrendous season. The worst I ever had as a Chelsea fan. Let me know, ladies and gentlemen. Almost 800 people live right now. Is this one of the worst seasons in your Chelsea fandom? Like, have you seen any worse than this? Let me know, because even the times where we came 8th and 10th, I don't think it was as bad. For me, this has been the worst. And this is not a good look on the new owners. Yeah, they've got to turn this around. Calvin, no desire to make a match review after that. Yeah, look, I mean, I'll still end up doing it. Probably be a bit later on, much later on. A late night special. Be a depressing one. Going to be a while before we get back to the top. No one is going to want to sponsor us. That's the other issue. Who's sponsoring us? Who's going to sponsor us? We apparently haven't got a shirt and sleeve sponsor as yet. By the way, is Napoli out? Yeah, Napoli's out, huh? Oh, Napoli did score one, but it ended up being 2-1 in aggregate. Osimhen scored one. Napoli's gone. Napoli are out of here. Napoli are out of here. Nikhil, thank you so much for the super chat. When do you think they will sell Chelsea? 24 or 26? Yeah, I don't know if they will sell Chelsea, man. Faded, it's a disgrace. Worst season. Balak CFC sharing something. This is the worst I've ever experienced as a Chelsea fan. Let's see what Balak CFC is saying. Come on. Arsene Wenger, I'm worried for Chelsea. If you don't invest the 500 million, then you have a problem. They haven't invested well. They have the same weakness as before. They don't score enough goals. They've got a lot of possession, but not enough conversion. This is the thing. We've not thought about the 500 million that we've spent. We've not really... Look, it all stems from, first of all, the wrong manager. Graham Potter wasn't the manager. Thomas Tuchel should have been the manager. And then after that, all the money that's been spent, was it really wisely spent? I mean, we should have looked at a defensive midfielder. We didn't look at a defensive midfielder. We should have looked at a proper striker, because we stopped using Aubameyang. Maybe we should have looked at a creative player as well, creative midfielder. It was a bit of a gun-ho situation. Go out there and get Mudryk, go out there, get Noni Madueke. Like, you got yourself David Datra Fofana. Was he Was he the one that you wanted to play as a striker? I don't know. Kobina saying Zakaria is a DM. We had Ampadu also. Yeah, look, why aren't we using any of them though? Like, we got them, but we don't use them. You know, it seems like they're not. Maybe they're not good in training. I don't know. They have poor attitude. Like, what is it? What is it? It's true though. Like, we've mismanaged everything. We've mismanaged our funds, and then on top of that, now we find ourselves in a very sticky situation with financial fair play. We've mismanaged funds. We've mismanaged our investments. We've mismanaged the managers. We've mismanaged players. Todd Bowley's pep talk went down amazingly well. How about instead of public relation pieces, you fix the mess? Too much to ask. Worst season in Chelsea's modern history by a mile. Yeah. I want to see what Frank Lampard has to say. I want to wait for some post-match comments. If Madueke and Chukwuemeka don't get games now, I'm starting a stupid waste of time petition. Yeah, can we actually see Madueke? And I can sense our game plan. Guys, I have bad news. Raheem Sterling when he gets singled out by Todd Bowley in the changing room again. Now the season's over for Chelsea. The aim for the last few games should be focused on development of younger players like Mudryk and Madueke. I bet you we're not going to see them. IC, thank you so much for the super chat. Don't underestimate the power of AC Milan in UCL. Yeah, well, they've gone beyond us. They've gone into the semi-finals. Obviously, it's actually, to be honest, not really a favorable draw. I mean, Napoli was favourites to go through. Napoli was the dark horse for me, and they've crashed out from the Champions League. Big disappointment for Napoli. Let's kickstart our future, Chelsea FC. We're not even apparently. We're weeks away from selecting a manager as yet. Thiago Silva and Mason Mount, the last two out clapping the fans. She loves the clapping, man. Olivia Bazaglo is all about, like, just give me the claps. We could lose 5-0, 6-0, but give Olivia the claps after the match. She loves it. That's more than enough for her. Proper Chelsea she is. Loves the claps. Season officially over for Chelsea, and it's only April 18th. Shambles. I get its project, but we aren't even operating like it. Yeah. Robbie is saying, I don't care about any of the players. Just get me an elite manager and this owner's out of the footballing business. Look, these owners are not going to go anywhere. As much as we can ask for owners to leave, they're not really going to go anywhere. We're going to have to hope that the owners change it around for us. That's all we can hope for. Bowley shouldn't be upset about today's result. He said he's buying those players for the future. Give me the claps. She loves it. Give me the claps. She loves it. She loves the claps, man. She loves it. Thank you, Todd Bowley, Boris Johnson, Putin, Potter, and Lampard for one of the worst seasons I've ever seen as a Chelsea fan. Frank Lampard's second spell makes him the first manager in Chelsea's 118-year history to lose his first 4 games in charge. But I do get a feel-good factor, and I get the vibes. That's life. That's what we get when we don't sign Luis Enrique as the manager. I don't think Luis Enrique will be the manager, man. I don't think so. It's going to be Julian Nagelsmann. And I just say, just get it done. Just get it done, man. Just keep it moving. Keep it moving. Chelsea disappointing moment does not change as it's 4 defeats in 4 games for Frank Lampard as caretaker coach. 7 goals conceded, 1 scored, and Chelsea are now out of the Champions League. Chelsea will have new head coach in the summer for sure. Really? For sure? I don't mind them giving it to Frank Lampard. I think Frank, he has the fans. He has the fans behind him. Another for Rodrigo. Even the Chelsea admin is giving up. Another for Rodrigo. Another one for Rodrigo. Centre midfielders playing as inverted wingers. Yeah. If only we had some actual wingers, attackers available. Yeah. Proud of the players tonight. We showed a real fight despite the result. Today proved exactly how we aren't that far away, yet are so far at the same time. We have so many world-class pieces, but no spine. Striker, DM, goalkeeper, manager. Simple. Yeah. Yeah. Real Madrid are not even trying, to be honest. 5 seconds there. That perfectly sums up the enigma that is Joao Felix. I want to see if... are there any comments out from Frank Lampard post-match? Absolute vodka. Yeah, that's exactly what is needed right now. The last time Chelsea lost 4 straight games was back in 1993. 4 straight games we've lost back in 1993. Chelsea failed to score in both legs of the Champions League knockout phase, tie for the second time after a 1-0 aggregate defeat against Liverpool in the 2004-2005 semi-finals. It's quite sad, huh? It's quite sad. We didn't even get to score 1 goal against Real Madrid. We should have scored today. Conor Gallagher, we take 1 game at a time. We want to improve and win as many games as we can. We'll take it game by game and hopefully build on that kind of performance there, because I feel like it was a positive in a way. Sell this guy. Sell this guy. Sell this guy. Thinks it was a positive. 1 game at a time. But just sell, bro. Sell. Connor, sell. Time to sell. It's definitely a big improvement from recent performances, but you need to score your chances. They did what they did, and we didn't. Am I missing something? I know this was like, for the lineup that we had, we put on some good chances, but let's not forget, Real Madrid, were they trying in the first half? Was Real Madrid trying? What's with all this false hope that these players like Conor Gallagher was a big improvement? I mean, yeah, if you want to compare with all the other shambolic performances that we've had, sure, maybe this was a big improvement, but I mean, to not score over 2 legs against Real Madrid, like we are talking like a championship team. We really are. We are actually talking like a championship team. Can someone remind Conor Gallagher, we didn't score in this tie against Real Madrid? I rather Conor Gallagher just go, look, it's not good enough. It's not Chelsea level. What's with this? It's a big improvement. Why are we talking like we're just some sort of a championship team? Why can't Conor Gallagher just come out and say, you know what? Look, it's not Chelsea standard. It's not Chelsea level. It isn't. I'm sorry. I mean, we'll go and give it, we'll try and keep working on it, but it's just not Chelsea standard. It might have been an improvement from previous shambolic performances, but it's still not Chelsea standard. Now we have players like Gallagher coming out and saying it was a big improvement after getting thumped 4-0 in aggregate score against Real Madrid. Gallagher, we played well. We had a lot of chances, more and better chances than they did. But football is about taking chances, and we didn't do that. Disappointing. Lampard coached a winner. Lampard coached a win. That's going to come. Lampard coached a win. Nikhil, thank you so much for the super chat. When Roman came in, we broke Premier League records. Well, now too. Yeah. Indefinite from the Champions League to the Championship. Some of the way that we are talking is just embarrassing, man. Embarrassing. Lampard hates Chelsea. Literally, he hates. This team doesn't know what it means to be Chelsea standard. It doesn't, man. It doesn't. We need to go back in our history and figure out what the standard and what it meant to be. And this is why Drogba said, I don't recognize my club anymore. Do you know what? I'm actually going to say this. It's true. It's true. When you have these players talking like this, how can Drogba recognize his club anymore? How can he? Sad. Pepe, thank you so much for the super chat. 5 wins out of 21 since November 6th. Oh my Lord. 5 wins since November 6th. We're in 19th of April. Some of you guys are 18th of April. 5 wins. We've just enjoyed 5 wins as a fan base since November 6th. Wow. Joe Cole, they need a director of football. Does Joe Cole know that we have Vivell, we have Paul Winstonley, we have Lawrence Stewart? They need a director of football. Joe Cole, I think it's time for you to relax. Sit back and relax. This was mental, by the way. The geezer has basically retired. Raheem Sterling signed a 5-year, 84.5 million contract with Chelsea FC, including an annual average salary of 16.9 million. In 2022, Sterling will earn a base salary of 16.9 million while carrying a cap hit of. Well, who did this though? Like, this is Todd Bowley, right? Like, I'm not gonna just sit here and just smash. Has Sterling been good? No, of course he has not been good, but it's deeper than just the players being so poor. It's a lot deeper. It's a lot deeper. Yeah. Look at this. What was my man doing? Where is Cucurella? That's quite mad. That is quite mad. We sell the club to the wrong people and now we're in the mud. The war has begun. Todd Bowley running back to America military. Todd Bowley keeps his clown show going. What now, guys? What now? What do we have to look forward to in this season anymore? What now? What do we do? Tell me. What do we do? I want to see some Frank Lampard comments. Are they up? No. Nothing in regards to Frank Lampard as yet. No comments. Chelsea. Let's see if PYS has anything. Does he have anything? 2 minutes ago, Drogba, it's no longer the same club. There is a new owner and a new vision. Of course, we try to compare it with what happened during the Abramovich era, where a lot of players were bought in, but the decisions were very intelligent. Oh, Drogba from deep, saying the decisions were very intelligent, and this owner's decisions clearly not so intelligent. Ms., when do you see us playing in the UCL again? And will the new format with UEFA club coefficients rankings anyways help us? Yeah, do you know what? Obviously, we're not playing next season. I don't expect us to play 24-25 either. I mean, it would be a miraculous turnaround if we go from now, somehow we make it to top 4 next season. I really can't picture that. I think the new manager will have to come in and rebuild the damage, massive damage that we've had this season. The best we can probably think about is perhaps 6th. And I think that will be a good season for us if we can finish 6th. And then we build from that. Yeah, we're potentially looking at not being in the Champions League for 2 seasons at least. 2 seasons, in my opinion. It would be fantastic if we can make it to top 4 next season. If we can make it, next season, if we can make it to Europa, that's some level of Europe, isn't it? And then if we can win the Europa League, it qualifies us for the Champions League. Are we going to get hurt with the coefficient? Of course we will. One thing we can look forward to is next season we're going to be in the Club World Cup competition, which is going to be a 24 club competition or something like that, the Club World Cup, end of the season. So that's something to look forward to. We're going to have a competition next season. Hopefully we give it a good shot on that particular competition. Drogba goes on to say, bringing in players like Cech, Shevchenko, Crespo, Essien, Drogba, Malouda, it was done to win titles. They are players with a certain experience. The strategy is now different. We bet on young players. I swear, Drogba has absolutely destroyed the new ownership. He's bang on. Our new owners are focused on young, as opposed to experienced players now to win. Our owners are focused on young players to build them, but these young players are now, I wonder where their confidence level is, man. Their confidence is absolutely shot. These young players, they must be so destroyed in their head. Look, I mean, for instance, look at Chukwuemeka. Do you think Chukwuemeka is feeling confident mentally? I don't think so. David Datra Fofana, Noni Madueke, like all of these players that don't get opportunity. Even Mudryk, does he look confident? Didier Drogba has absolutely smashed the new ownership. What's Drogba's at? Does anyone know? on Drogba. There we go. As Jose Mourinho said, when you celebrate performances and not to win, yeah, true. You're no longer a big club. Yeah, Gallagher should know this. UK Parliament deserves the clap for damage they've done to us. Yeah. True. True. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap things up. I'll drop my review very soon, so do look out for that. Just 9 more likes left to get to 300. If we can get to 9 more likes to get to 300, that would be great. If we can get more than 300, we got nearly 700 at one stage today. That would have been good. If we can get more than 300 likes, but anyway, it is what it is. If we can get to 300, that's fantastic. If you're here for the first time, subscribe. Do look out for my review. I'll probably drop it in the next hour. It'll be a late one. If you're still up, watch it. If you're not up, watch it tomorrow. Yeah, it'll be a heartwarming one. It'll be something from the heart. No rant, no nothing like that. It's just, I guess, reality, right? Reality check for us. So yeah, I shall see you guys for a live stream tomorrow, though. See what else we can do for the remaining parts of this season. Take care and have a very, very good night, ladies and gentlemen. See ya.